Going.
Everybody, how's it going? Hey, everybody, how's it going? Hey, everybody, how's it going? John here, whatever good. Scroll Soft Portrait Design and Woodworks. What are y'all up to today? Lazy Saturday. Let's just start with that. And we're gonna go with. I'm working in the shop. Got a lot of shit to do. We'll see how that goes. Welcome in all my members and subs, and thanks for joining us, Larry and Herb and Chris. Just a little start. Everybody's Saturday, I guess. We'll see how it
We're all
goes,
here.
and yeah, we're all here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Herb's here. How's it going, buddy? What are you up to?
Trying trying to work on patterns and stay out of that little room.
Well, that's a plan. It's a plan. It's always good to have a plan. I love it when a plan comes together. See
Trying
where
to
that
actually
goes,
feel
right?
like doing something today.
So I know, like I was telling everybody before, like my mom, like she would get her chemo on Fridays, and so she'd get her chemo on Fridays, be sick on Saturday, rest on Sunday, and be back at work on Monday. I'm pretty sure she went in once a week.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be every 2 weeks.
But as far as I know, that was what she set up, though.
Yeah. The- I guess they should fit it to doctors however they want to do it and how aggressive the cancer is. But that first round, like you'd be him. One was 1 hour. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was an hour. The second one was 2 hours. The third one I had after that in the hospital was for 24 hours.
Yeah.
After that, I slept all day long. I kind of felt bad. I told Pam to stay at home. You don't need to come up here and watch me sleep. Hello, Lacey. Lacey's been a member for 2 months.
Hey,
Doug.
Lacey, how's it going? Doug, how's it going, Doug? What have you been up to? Doug. Doug. Hey,
Oh,
Lace. Lacey, you still over at Bishi's? Well, Doug, you got a link. You might as well come in. You got nothing else to do. I'm not even dressed. I gotta close the curtains.
don't feel bad, Doug. All I did was put a t-shirt on.
You got AC in your place, eh?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice whopping 68 degrees in here.
Wow, 68.
Yeah. Her aunt came in here today. She said it's colder than the morgue in this house.
It's getting pretty. Well, starting to warm up here right now. It was freaking bright as hell this morning. See, it's 66 here right now. With the wind's freaking blowing though. It's windy outside. I don't know why. Why so freaking windy? It's either cold and windy, or it's hot and windy.
Oh, Herbie, how you doing, buddy?
What have you been up to?
Well, I had family in town, and then like today it's nice out, but it's been hot, high 90s. I'm not sure what that is for you. 30s maybe, or so.
High 30s. Yeah, high 30s. I think 110 is 40. I think that's way too freaking hot.
Well, it's been muggy. I mean, like right now it's only mid 70s maybe or low 70s.
We've had a lot of rain. We've had a lot of rain the last week though.
Yeah, that too, and then it makes it muggy when the sun comes out. So, but aside from that, nothing really. I got stuff I need to do, and I can't motivate my to get out there and do it.
Brother, I know that feeling very well.
Oh, I had a sponsor send me things, and it's sitting there on the table. I took pictures of it, and I just haven't. I don't have a gumption. It's been too hot to go stand out in my shop, and now it's nice, and I don't feel like doing it. Oh, aside from that, nothing much. I went out into Lake Michigan, did some fishing.
Catch anything?
No, I sit there trying not to chum. And my
You went out
grandkids.
there to feed them, didn't you?
Well, I had medication for all of it, plus the little wristbands, these things that you put on.
Yeah.
I had those on. I had prescription medication for, I think it's Dramamine, prescription version of it. And then I had to fool your stomach into not throwing things out. And I should have took them before I left because it was like a 2-hour trip to Muskegon from here. And they didn't take effect. I took them when we got out there, and they didn't take effect till we were almost on our way home and done. I'm like, I should have took them here, and then they would have been effective the whole time. I was miserable, trying to hold the boat still with both my arms.
You're talking Dramamine?
Yeah, well, Dramamine, I have a prescription version of it for when I had something with my ear, made me flip flop all over.
Vertigo.
There you go. And they gave me that, and then they gave me the one for the to keep my tummy calm. And I have those, and they work. I just needed to take them a couple hours before I did. Yeah, I woke up at night and my world was flip flopping. I had no idea. I thought I was dying. Drove my happy ass to the hospital at like 3:00 in the morning. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Every time I moved, I was, I don't know why. This is something about crystal moved in my ear and it was rubbing hairs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And until it fell back down into where it needed to be, I was going to have that problem. So.
Yeah, did you see those dogs I freaking dropped off a couple weeks ago? They're puppy French bulls.
French bulldogs?
Yeah.
Those are a big thing here, Frenchies. And furry ones.
What everybody's wanting now.
My wife's girlfriend has furry French bulldogs, or fluffy ones.
See, there's the this is the stud. We're gonna call him the stud. His name's Zeus.
Oh. Uh-huh.
and there's two of his puppies. There's one that we dropped off.
Where'd you bring them to?
Edmonton. They're to their forever homes. Forever homes.
Well, that's the plan.
Yeah, that's one of them, and then the other one is this one.
Nice.
Then we also had to drop off a dachshund too. And then that's a puppy.
Yeah.
It's freaking huge.
It
It was
is
twice the size. It was twice the size of the bullies, but they were all the same age too.
Yeah, we have one out there right now that went to its forever home for $2,000, and it came back, and we've had it for 3 or 4 months now, like because the lady supposedly lost where she was going to live, and she hasn't bothered to pay for it, and she's supposed to be paying us so much a month to board it.
Yep.
Like the last thing I heard was, "Is my dog potty trained yet?" Well, no, it's in the kennel. That's not my job. It costs more than $50 a month if you want that. But yeah, I don't know.
She's got one more that has to be.
Oh, 10 points. Yeah.
One more. It's got to be. Have a home.
We had
There's little whiny things.
I know what they are. We took one for emergency C-section out to Grand Rapids from here. When my wife worked for this other lady, I'll see if I can find it in here. It is the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and it was pathetically miserable.
There's two more.
Yeah.
There's two more that got to go.
Right. Yeah.
Like they are cute, but
Yeah, I know.
like I've picked up Zeus a couple times. Like I think this is the third or fourth time I've picked him up or dropped him off. Like I'll either, like when I'm driving to Edmonton, and she's like, "Oh, can you take Zeus down for me?" I'm sure I'll do that. Or when I'm coming back, she's like, "Is anybody in Edmonton?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down here." "Oh, can you pick Zeus up for me?" "Sure, I'll pick him up." Right? She pays me for it, so
Well, that's all that matters. You got paid to make the trip. I can't. I'll find that dog. I'll show you the one.
I don't want to see your dogs.
I took a no. It's a Frenchie like that. It was in the back seat of the car. I took a picture of it. It's ugly as hell. I thought. I don't care for them. I mean, some people do. I just don't.
But we're dropping Zeus off. I'm like, Nate, what are you feeding this dog? Because it's got some really bad gas. She's like, "Oh, just
yeah,
raw meat." I'm like, what? Like what? She was like, raw steak. I'm like, "Oh my god, it just he just stinks."
Stop.
Like, so I lay the back seats down in the back of the truck and throw a blanket down for him to lay on and stuff, and then he'll jump up between the seats and just look at us, snort, like he'll like right, do that, and then fart, and then lay back down, It's like, "Hey, look what I can do." Just wow.
Hey, smell this.
I usually have Sid laying here on the floor, and he'll clear the room, and he has no clue. I throw him out all the time. You got to go. You stink, buddy. You gotta go.
And what do you feed him? Like just dog food, right?
He's eating the same thing everybody else is, but being a pit bull, he's stanky.
Yeah, something in their system.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're working on, John.
I'm working on this. Working on Heidi's snow owl. So here's the backer for it now, so it'll reflect the lighting on it. I got to finish cutting that out, and then work on the backer. So I'll work on that. And then I'll get some other stuff done. Hopefully today. We'll see. I better get this done today.
I swear that dog was on my phone, but I can't find a picture of it.
Oh, hey, I got a question. So all those ants that were in that wood that you buried in resin, can you see any of them?
I couldn't see any of them. Somebody asked how many were killed, and I said all of them, because I didn't see any. If they were in there, all of them did.
That
Somebody
was a
asked,
nice looking piece of wood, though.
I'm about to go get another one and do red, white, and blue into it for next weekend. I've got a whole
Next
bunch.
weekend,
Next weekend's
Friday.
4th of July, or this
Friday,
weekend.
yes.
Yeah, next Friday. Yeah. So
Well,
I want to put it. Oh, there's that ugly dog. Here you go. Come on, focus.
Yep. Look at the freaking ears. It looks
Yeah, but
like,
she's so pregnant. She was going to get a C-section, and she was in the back seat of my car.
does she remind you of Beaker though?
Yes.
From the Muppets, yeah.
Yep.
They get this
Or those
stupid look on
guys.
their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called her floppy top with that one floppy ear.
Yep.
Yeah, and she gave birth to two fluffy ones because she was bred to a fluffy, so she gave birth to two fluffy top, or they're like furry woolly one versions of that. So they got long hair instead of that short hair. They're better looking in my opinion. I think those things are ugly, but everybody likes them. They got breathing problems because their faces looks like that, you know. Oh,
Well, they're not as bad as pugs though. I was gonna ask you how your shoulders. I was gonna ask you how your shoulders doing.
It still bugs me.
And then you just did that.
As I'm doing that, yeah. It depends on how I sleep on it. I think it gets stiff from me not doing anything. I went to work. I went back to work, and like I expected it to bother me, and actually felt a whole lot better. I heard it when I was there because sudden movements or trying to catch something that affects it, and I don't have a whole lot of strength. Anything up here, I don't have any strength, so it's all coming back. I'm sorry, Larry. How are you? I didn't see him. I was looking for that dog, but no, it's bugging me. I mean, I have limitations on what I can do and how far back I can go with it. You know. I mean, if you look, I can go all the way back with this one, but this one here, that's about it. And then there's how far up can you come up your back from behind you? I can get it maybe half the way of what I can do this arm, but the other problem is I'm not
flexible.
Well, I'm not continuously doing it, and then that flexible thing is gone away also with this old thing I got coming on.
I got no idea what you're talking about. Like I get the stupid freaking
right.
tennis elbow tensor on now, and then like I was talking to my boss yesterday. I said, "Man, I had to go to the podiatrist. I got freaking inserts in my boots now, right? Because of my stupid arch, and then my ankle, my knee. So my my right foot, my left knee, my right hip, my right elbow and shoulder." And he looks at me and says,
"You lay on that side all night long or something?"
No, I don't. I sleep on my left side. And he, Dave looks at me and goes, "Yeah, we're getting old, John." I said, "Dave, you're 10 years older than I am."
Thing. I did alleviate a lot of problems dropping 35 pounds so far. So the carnivore diet makes a lot of issues go away. But
you mean dropping weight? Like
I dropped 35 pounds already. So.
Dropped it in the toilet.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, eventually that happens, because you detox your body, everything in it. But the weight, like the notches on my belt, like I have this much extra belt. I'm gonna have to cut it off, like.
Oh, belt. Okay, so talk belts, right? Okay, so when I first got the belt, I'm pretty sure I was in this hole right here.
I would keep going towards your other hand. That's where I was, down towards the end.
I was in this hole when I first got it, and right. I've actually had to make 2 more holes in it. No, I got one more. I got one more hole right there. I should go right there.
Right.
Yeah, I got one more hole. I got one more hole right there, and it still feels loose on me.
Well, right, and I was probably 1 or 2 from the other end. and now I'm 6 from the other end. So I don't, looking at me every day, I don't see that I lost it, but everybody else says they can see it. So I mean, I still look at this thing going, what the hell is that? Why didn't it go?
Well, I was asking Herb earlier. We were in the hangout earlier. I said, Herb, how much weight have you lost?
Well, yeah,
Because
I haven't seen him in a while, so he
I can
looks like,
see it in his face. Yeah.
yeah. And that's where everybody says I look like I lost in my face and my hands because my hands aren't all poofy no more.
Yeah, it's all migrated south.
Yeah, it's just hanging out in the middle. We call that bud. It's backed up, with a D.
It's called a dicky do.
No, it's just backed up, Dickie. What I did lose, I noticed, was the big wad that was back here in the back of my shoulders, right at the base of my neck. So I noticed it when I'd sit here and lay my head back, and it'd stop because of a big wad of fat right behind my head.
Right back.
Like
Well,
a
whatever
hunchback.
it is, right up here. Yeah, that
Yeah.
I lost a lot of that. I noticed that go away. So, but other than that, I've kind of blew out this last couple of weeks. My kids were up from Florida, and of course, we ate whatever hell came out in front of me, and like instantly the scale said I put on at 6 pounds, 6, 8 pounds, but it's all just water. So because you're eating all the sugars in that, so you hold on to the water. And like a couple days after they left, I was right back down to where I was because I wasn't eating it no more, and then all the water left me.
Wow.
So, and water weighs a lot. If you hold on to a gallon, it's 8 pounds. But aside from that, I haven't been doing nothing. I gotta go to the wood store and look for another piece of walnut. I made that cutting board back in November, and my daughter was here, and she's like, "Well, I want this." I'm like, "I already sold that. It's still in my house. The lady paid for it. It's still here. She hasn't come to get it." And so I couldn't give it to her. So now I got to go. I go all the way over next county where I can get a chunk of live edge walnut so that I can make my daughter one now.
I got a chunk of live edge walnut here.
What's that? Chunk of live edge walnut? Yeah.
I got a chunk of live edge walnut.
I'm going to bet the little old farm or the barn restoration or barn salvage store is much closer than John's.
Okay.
I can get there in about 30 minutes as opposed to 16 hours or whatever it takes to get you.
That's not that far. Oh, how far is it? Where are you at again?
Just go with Charlotte, Michigan. Yeah.
Where?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte, Michigan. Yeah. I mean, I got to go down and around the lake and then over there and then go up. I'm going to bet you're 16 plus hours away. Maybe more.
Was too late. Well, okay, do you want to go up or down?
Up or down? Was it short? No, I go down. Stay in the States for as long as possible.
It's shorter. It's shorter going down. It's 3 hours shorter going down. By the way.
Yeah. Well, that and your speeds are different. And I'll probably get a ticket up there.
Yeah.
Anything here is 85 miles an hour, even if it says 70.
So going down through Chicago, Minneapolis, come up through North Dakota, come up through Estevan. So you're going to come up through Estevan, Saskatchewan. So you might as well stop in and see what's his name, Sawbird. The hell's his name? Garnett Hall in Estevan. Garnett Hall. He owns Sawbird Scroll Saw.
Oh, okay. I don't know who it is.
You get.
No, you guys.
Stop there, grab some patterns and shit, and then you can stop. You can stop in and see Greg on the way through. Anyway, it's a 34-hour drive. No,
Okay,
16.
Twice as much as I thought.
It's nowhere near 16. It's 34.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was 16, but it was almost 24 for me to go from here to Colorado. I went to Vail, Colorado. It was almost 24 hours. It was a 2-day trip.
Yep. It says 1 day, 7 hours to here.
Yeah. I knew it was a ways. I knew it was more when we were talking to down there in Florida, because she thought about it. And I was like, that's a long friggin' ride from Florida.
Yeah.
Like, that's 24 hours for me, you know, for 22 anyways. But
Exactly.
yeah, no, and I'm not prepared for that Great White North stuff like that. I don't live that far in the Great White North.
It's
My kids were just
fine.
up here and they were amazed that it stayed daylight till 10 o'clock at night.
Well, okay, so I can.
It's
I
more
can
for you. It's probably be midnight and still be daylight for you.
theft lock. It's got a theft lock on it.
come on, come on.
I need some pop.
Slow me down, baby.
I'll bring out a garbage bag and grab all these bottles, and we're
Wait,
going to
no.
the store anyway.
So, Carrie and her mom go on these walks in the morning, right? Morning and afternoon, and they come back with weird stuff. Like the other day, I come back to my shop, and there's a freaking spanner wrench sitting on my doorstep, right? I'm like, what the hell? Crescent wrench.
Yeah, nice.
So, they just brought me this. Oh, look, it's theft lock radio out of a freaking car.
Right. So how good is that for you if you don't have the theft lock
It's good.
code?
It's got a CD player.
What car is it going?
I don't know.
Is there an emblem on it? There should be an emblem on it.
No.
It looks like a Chevrolet phone, a radio.
I don't even know how to find
What's
it.
Terry's mom doing? Breaking into cars and taking radios?
Yeah, she's breaking into the cars.
I mean, it's no good without all the plugs and stuff, but yeah. unless you got the car it goes in.
Got to get those OEM parts, those OEM plugs, right?
Right, but it should give you a GM or a Ford
It
or
says
Chrysler,
it says Delco.
which is that's usually GM, isn't it?
Delco was Ford.
I thought Delco
Maybe
was
this way.
I thought Delco was
GMAC
Chrysler.
Delco, right?
Chrysler.
Uh-oh. Are you still there? Yeah, okay.
I'm still here.
By the time graduation rolled around, Pamela and Greg were engaged. They went home to New Hampshire, got married.
Oh, which
GMC.
one is it? High performance GMC Chevy,
Briefly being a TV reporter, got a media job with
I
the
think.
school district.
Brand new, $349.
It says 290 on mine from Jegs. 95 to 2002 GMC Chevy. I mean, I don't know if that's the exact model you have, but I couldn't hear. We were talking. I wasn't looking.
Because they should know codes, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
I thought that was a Chevrolet radio. It looked like one.
No, I remember now, Philco was Ford.
Philco.
He's watched Pamela on television.
What car?
All right, I gotta get some.
What car did you take from?
They come back with all the weirdest stuff. They come back with all the weirdest stuff. I don't know. Like, leave it where you found it.
I used
What
to
do I
have
want it for?
a pile of radios, and now they're useless anymore. You know, it used to be the ones where you pulled out, you had to have all the face plates to mount them in there, and you put them in from the back. You know, just as long as you had the plug that went with the thing in the back, you were good. You just change the faceplate to fit whatever car you put it in. Now you can't even do that. All kinds
Well,
of.
it's like
Chris, they just asked for what cars you took it from.
I remember back in the 80s, everybody had those JBL ones where the faceplate came off, right? And
That
you
or
put that in
pullouts.
you put that in your little case, right? And put it in your pocket when you went to the store or whatever. So nobody stole your stereo. It's like, what? Well, what if you lose that? What if you sit down and break it? Well, it's in your back pocket. Oh no, it doesn't break. Oh really? Really?
Okay.
You had the ones with the face plates, then you had the pull outs where the whole damn thing came out with a little handle, and you could pull it out.
Emotional, and I'm like, what? This is great news. I mean, they just made
Okay.
John, I have a
You can
question.
break
The
down.
crochet hook you make, is it good for Tunisian?
too devastating.
You talking another one? That one? That one?
Didn't make sense.
Out of a toothbrush.
But turns out, he was smart. Knew the kids up
Yeah.
around.
So
That's
this
okay.
one was like $6 to make because the hook. No, it was $3. It's a $3 hook and a free toothbrush. Still smells like scope. Almost a year later.
Thought it was cute, but I
Just use the scope.
grown up here.
Were you brushing with the wrong end? It smells like scope, or did you just?
No.
Sprinkle it with it.
See, they're infused with scope,
Ah,
right? So the green part, I don't know how they do it. It's infused with scope. So it smells like scope the whole time you're brushing with it. But for free toothbrushes, $3 hook. You can use it for Tunisian if it was longer, depending on how long the Tunisian you're making though. But what I was thinking of doing though was getting some airline cable, putting the threaded connectors on, and just threading tapping, drilling and tapping a regular hook. I was gonna drill and tap a regular hook, and then have the airline cable attached to that 1/8 airline cable. Because I can do that, or 1/16 airline cable. Ooh, yeah, I could make it as long as I want.
right.
I'm gonna buy a Likey set of crochet hooks though, but that's expensive.
Can you make her one?
You want one of these ones? I can make you one like this with a longer thing on it for Tunisian. Basically, it'll look like that. It'd be like twice as long. That'll work. I can do that. It'll be a while before you get it though. It is. Yeah, I can make a longer one. All right, I gotta change my camera here. Get some cutting
Uh-oh.
done. Get some cutting done, and then we'll head over there and do some more work over there.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Ida.
I gotta run somewhere. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the Burnwood store. I don't gotta
The
do
one
it
you were
right
just talking about. The one you were just talking about.
now. Yeah. It's the Barn Salvage place in Mason, Michigan. Barnwood Salvage, I think it's what it's called. They probably got the best prices on slab type material. I could go to
Depending on
the
the slab, like how big of a slab you want.
well, I'm not looking to buy a big slab. I'm just looking to buy something thin that I can make with a resin in the middle, like a river bowl or a river board.
See, I know the Windsor plywood. You can just buy like small slabs, like 4 foot by maybe 12-inch by
Yeah,
1
that's
inch
all I
thick.
want. Something like that.
And-
I'm only gonna make
and
it.
they're
It's only
probably
gonna be
like
22 inches. It's gonna be a
I think
foot
they're probably
wide
like
by
120
22
bucks.
inches long. Right.
Like
I think the
120 bucks
last
or something like that.
I made 2 boards out of the last piece I bought, and it was $82, I think, for it. I went way too thick on it, so I'm gonna go somewhere closer to 1 inch, so I'm not planing off a ½ inch of material.
Yeah.
That was kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna go thinner because I think I can get away with it after doing a couple. I can get away with thinner material. So, but so you're gonna cut something.
Well, you do that, and we'll be in here doing this, and you can come back, and I'm sure you'll be in the shop after that. But I doubt it. I know how lazy you are.
Well, I gotta drag the camera and the computer out into the other room. I might be able to finish off my video hanging out with you guys. I just got to pour some resin. I don't think y'all want to listen to my lathe. Somebody didn't bought cheap bearings for it, and it's extremely noisy again. So I ordered expensive bearings, and now I got to redo the bearings.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Janice. Hey, Janice.
Of course, then you had that was during deer season, so that's drink from sun up to sundown type stuff going on. So
Mhm.
yeah, so you know how them bearings went in.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
nice and straight.
yeah, with a big hammer,
I was just gonna say, I had a big hammer,
with a big hammer. Yep.
a 5-pound maul.
Oh yeah, but I know how to. What I need to do is get the clip removers. I didn't have a big enough set of to remove the clips or the ring in the center that holds them in. You got to put the little doohickey in there and pinch them to get the clip out of there that's holding the whole fixture on.
Yeah.
So I got to get a set of those. I got outer ones for going on the outside, but I don't have ones for the inside where they you
Well,
squish them, pulls them apart.
you do know you can just buy the kit that has the inside and outside ones that you just change the head on it, right?
I have one and I couldn't put it together because of too many beers. We weren't functioning correctly. Come on.
Or you know if you stick a nail on the one side, it'll just give it a half spin, it'll catch, and then you just pull it out, right?
I got it out of there, and then I had to take it out to the vise and make it flat because it was no longer flat and round.
Yep,
So I'm out
exactly.
there with a hammer going ding 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 ding.
Oh my God,
Oh, it was good times. It was good times.
too funny.
Yeah, see, we have good times here.
You know you're not supposed to work on machinery while you're drinking beer, though.
You know what? It's deer camp. We're not supposed to handle firearms either, but we do.
Oh yeah, hey, you guys want to make a pool and see how many firework accidents come about this year?
Oh, there's always something. Somebody blows their fingers off or something. They're dumb.
Oh, yeah.
I like the videos where the dogs actually catch like pull up the baker's dozen ones, and start shooting them around the yard in their mouth.
Yeah. Oh, the
Roman
Roman
candles.
candles. Yeah.
Yeah, Roman candles. Yeah,
Yeah. That when they shoot them at each other, that's funny.
freaking
What is
dogs.
that? A pheasant?
Pheasant. It's a snow owl.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It's both the wings. I thought that was a tail.
It's a snow owl.
Okay. Now it looks like an owl.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Now he looks like an owl.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, it was upside down, and I only caught that long, skinny part of this closest wing, and I'm like, so it looked like a tail, and then a wing, like he was flying away.
Hello, Tracy.
I don't know Janice and Janet. I know. Hi, Janet.
Janice.
Janet. No, it's Janet. Oh, and
Janice. Janice.
I don't know. What's really odd is I'm not looking at the top of Herb's head. That's all I'm used to. Herb, just the top of his head.
That's been a long time ago. Or Herb's head and his fan.
In his fan, yeah, his fan in the little
Well,
camper.
hell.
Yeah. Oh, there's the fan.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, that means you got to stand up then. You got to stand up to get the top of his head and the fan together now. Oh, you can't stand up. Ah,
How many can if he dreams it?
if you dream it, it will come true.
Hey, you know what?
No, we're not in the travel trailer no more.
It's unbelievable how so I had that surgery on my shoulder. I did not expect to have to reprogram my arm to do things.
Really?
It did. I had no strength whatsoever, and trying to make it do what I wanted it to do was an argument. I could think it all day long. It weren't listening to me.
That's exactly the way I felt after that stroke.
I'm yeah, like I couldn't pick my arm up. I had no muscle control. I actually had my arm weighed more than I could lift. I had picked my arm up with the other arm to do anything. It took me a long time to get it like this, and I still have some pain in it. So
Well, that's what Herb had to learn how to do.
I had to learn how to lift it up with the other arm altogether. And I can do some things, but a lot of stuff still bugs me a little bit. It hurts. So like trying to flick the blankets off my side. You know, if that arm's up, the blankets are way too heavy. I can't push the door open if it's not closed all the way. You know how you push on it and it'll open. Yeah, I can't do that with my left arm. There's no strength in it. I mean, I hope it gets better. I don't know if I'm any worse off than I was at this point. You know. What are you cutting? Just a backer?
Yeah, I'm cutting it's an acrylic backer. I should have cut them. I should have cut the acrylic backer and the outline at the same time.
Ah,
But this was an afterthought. So this way, when I light up the backside of the owl, all the lines will show through, but it won't. It won't be pixelated and have hot bright spots in it. It'll be like an even light coming through.
so it won't show around the outline of the bird, but just the all your lines into it. All right, gotcha.
Oh no! It'll show the outline as well.
Oh,
Because the snow owl is going to be mounted off of the backer, so it'll be like a halo effect on it, right? And so here, hold on a second. I'll get the backer for you so you can see it all at once.
you didn't have to stop.
No, I will. Just no, so I can explain. I can explain it to everybody anyway. So
Moonlight Crochet, Tracy. Huh? Okay. Hi, Tracy.
all right. So here's the backer. Let me pull my owl off here first. So all right. So here's the backer.
Right.
Here's the backer. It's basically a snow field, right? So and each one of these is elevated on a different level. So I'm gonna have light shining up through these as well.
Ah,
And
all right.
and the owl will have lights behind him flying here like this, but it'll be elevated off as well. So in the daytime, you'll see like a shadow effect all over him, but at night when you light it up, when you turn it on, so there'll be a halo effect behind the snow owl, and all the light will shine through all the cut lines on the scroll saw, and then the snow mountain field will light up as well.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yep. I understand.
And I was thinking about doing like a aurora board, northern lights across the back one here. I'm not sure yet.
Some greens and purples in there.
Yeah, greens and purples and reds. But the thing is, if I do that, then I'm gonna want to do them in like glow in the dark, paints. So that way, when the light from here, because this is goes down, right? So when the lights from there shine up on it, it'll glow behind his wings as well.
All right, there you go.
I don't know. It's an extra thought I thought I would do, but I don't know
They
if it'll
keep
work
telling
or not.
us we can see those from here, and I have not yet to see them. I see people take pictures of it. They had to hold the aperture open in order to get the full effect of the aurora. You couldn't see it with a naked eye.
Oh, I see him here all the time.
Well, you do. You're further north than we are. When they said we could see them, and I was like out there, and I don't see anything. People were taking pictures not far from me, and I'm like, they were holding the aperture open, you know, in order for the color to saturate the picture.
I got some nice photos from my on my even in my phone. Like my Galaxy S23, I think it is, takes awesome photos of the moon,
Mine's-
northern
mine's-
lights, all kinds of stuff.
Mine's a 21, I think. Might be 23. I don't remember what it is. The Galaxies take the best pictures if you ask me.
My iPhone used to take really cool pictures too, though.
Is mine S20 maybe? Maybe it's S20. No gouge. What gouge? Jeff's Train World.
Hey Jeff,
Hey,
what's
Jeff.
going? You know Jeff.
Dutchman.
Oh, there's a lot of people keep changing their names, and I don't keep up with that anymore.
And by the way, it's Jeff's Train World, HONNO gauge.
Oh,
Which is the size of track for your little electric trains.
okay. Isn't that Robin's buddy?
No, that's what else his name in there? I can't remember his name anymore.
Neil?
Neil Flex, yeah.
No, that's what I meant. I think Robin didn't like him for some reason. That's what I meant.
Oh,
Him and
Robin was
Robin.
on the Robin was in the chat the other day.
Oh,
Apparently she's monetized on Twitch now.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. She went off in a direction that's not something I'm interested in, so I don't.
You start playing Fortnite and you'll run into her eventually on the game somewhere, I'm sure of it.
The problem with that is I've had to sit through my kids doing that, and it's not something I enjoy anymore. Sitting there watching her do the same dumb thing over and over and over again. How many times are you going to stand there and do that? So it's just the direction. It went from Robin's Crafts and DIYs or whatever the hell it was to
Robin's buys and DIYs, the ice
30
cream
hours of video
sandwiches.
game that I don't want to watch. So I don't know. I haven't even.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that brand new scroll saw, that brand new Pegasus scroll saw that her dad bought her, is sitting
Just-
in her closet
Yeah, she
amongst her boxes of pop figurines, right?
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I was somewhere the other day and like Neil changed his name to some kind of onion something. And it was today, this morning, he was down in there and I'm looking at it going, how do they know my name? Oh, it's Neil. It's just hard to keep up with everybody changing their names. Herbie's still Herbie. John still does the John What If I Could thing.
Charles is still Charles.
I don't see anything from him.
With Visions. He actually had a video up the other day.
I don't even know if I follow him anymore.
What?
I might. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from him. I haven't seen anything from Cliff either.
Cliff hasn't been posting anything.
He posts, he likes my stuff on Facebook all the time. But that's about it.
Yeah.
Chris is taking off. Jessica SMC is in.
Hello, Jessica.
Hey, Jess.
See you later,
What
Chris.
are you doing? Get to work, Jess. I'm playing on your phone.
Yeah. Made short work of that, didn't you?
See? Just got this one last section to cut out. So, like I said, that way, the whole backside will be flooded
Right.
properly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you won't have hot spots. It'll be. I got you.
Like it's hard to even show it this way. Like see, that way it illuminate evenly.
There you go.
See?
Yep. Yep.
Illuminate. Jeff says I'll be doing some woodworking soon. Maybe even scroll saw something. Got to make some sawdust. Like yeah, Jeff, but you got to get a real scroll saw first.
I mean, I changed mine way back at the beginning of when I first started, when the channel took off, because I think I was called Pole Barn Projects back then. And then
I've always known it as Pole Barn Productions.
right, but I did it way back when my channel first started taking off, like right after I first put the channel up, because I just put it up. I didn't expect anything, you know. I was just doing something because I was bored. And then when the channel itself took off, I changed it to Pole Barn Productions because I didn't want to be strictly cornholed into just doing wood turning, which ended up happening. You know, I wanted to be productions or projects and do other things, but those things didn't sell well. I guess everybody only wanted the hybrid wood turning.
Yeah.
Depending on what it was. Like, so, I mean, I just did an ink pen this last week, and I don't think it has just over 2,000 views, I think.
Actually, I was just looking at that. 2,000 views, yep.
2,100 views, yeah. So,
Baseball pen for Jace.
yeah, if you go to the end of it, you see the salmon we were catching in the pictures. Because they were here. I mean, I went out, I spent an hour and a half and turned that pen and filmed it. I had 30 minutes worth of video I had to edit for the whole damn pen.
See you later, Jeff.
And my daughter was standing in there. I was messing with her. I turned the phone around, she thought I was filming her, and I wasn't. Because everybody wanted to know what the Wax Queen was, and she's all about how she looks. And she was just here, you know. And she was trying to hide, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I didn't film it. But I was messing with her.
I don't think I've ever seen your daughter.
My daughter, Kimmy.
Having lunch with the wife back in the shop by 2. Maybe do a little
Anytime.
live.
Let me see. I think are you on Instagram?
Yep.
I believe she is the Wax Queen. On there.
The Wax Queen.
The Wax Queen, yes.
Okay. What is that?
All right, so it's not the Wax Queen, it's Wax Queen FL.
Oh. Battery low. So what?
Oh, followed by Pole Barn Productions. Look at that.
Yeah.
So what does she do?
She removes unwanted hair.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's very successful at it. That is her business. It's not something they do up here, you know.
So Shabsy didn't take after you.
I mean, yeah, okay, I hear you. You remember something, John? We were all much better looking years ago.
She looks nothing like you, Doug.
That's my daughter all day long. That's my oldest, and she's almost 40.
Well, she's freaking tall too.
No, she's not. She's like 5'6".
Really?
Yeah.
Looks tall.
No, she's like 5'6". She's not very tall at all.
What's her husband do?
He's even shorter. He's like 5'2". He worked for a company doing concrete cutting, and he of course worked his way through it. Now he's a boss there, but I don't know if it's private on her other one. I just sent you to the Wax Queen because I don't know how much of that's her.
Hello, Marty.
Let me go look here and see what I can find. I don't know what pictures you might be looking at. Generally, she just does a bunch of goofy videos. So
Just the desensitized. Hold on a second. Watch this one here. Just the desensitized woman eating lunch 5 minutes after looking at a bunghole.
right, right, yeah, she's definitely my kid. Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
that's all her. That's her. Everything that came up. That is my daughter, and she's not. Oh, so there's a picture of her and her husband Joey there. He's like 5'2".
The butt strip.
Yeah,
Girls are super neat.
I got to look away at some of these because she's definitely my kid with her antics.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go get something to eat.
Dude, she's
One
in
of,
Florida.
one of those pictures is my granddaughter in there.
Hey,
My
Marty,
son-
how's it going? What have you been up to? Lacey says, what? I was all over social media when I was exposing dirty cops around here, but I deleted all those socials except for Instagram. Dirty
Yeah.
cops down the States? What?
So,
Seriously?
anyways, they were just in here from Florida this last weekend. They drove up. So.
That's cool.
Dirty cops.
I know. Yeah, dirty cops.
I don't know.
Cops don't show up.
Sometimes her videos are like, "Oh man, that's something I would do. Why is my kid doing that?" You know. Whatever. I mean, I had a good time. We went fishing all day. Well, we spent most of the day together. Went out there. We had to be at the dock at 3, so we left here, 11. Sorry, Marty. I'm not a fan of it either. It's too damn hot right now. Today's nice, but yesterday was horrible. And somewhere they said 90 this week. Oh yeah, tomorrow 90 degrees on Sunday. What I don't like about Michigan is the 62% humidity we have right now. Oh, I'm sorry. How did you not win that lawsuit?
What? 43 days.
How do you legally get to?
Didn't that go against some of your American civil rights and amendments and shit like that?
I mean, I thought they're only allowed to keep you for so long before they have to release you if they didn't charge you. If you're
24
charged,
hours.
they can. Right. If you're charged, they can keep you, and then if you can't get out, based on either the judge letting you out on your own recognizances or bail being posted, then that's not illegal, I guess. You were never arrested, booked, or fingerprint. Well, then
Technically
did
you're
you
allowed
not-
to leave whenever you want.
right.
Yeah,
Then
you
how
can
did you
leave.
not win that lawsuit? That's a lot of money you had coming right there, if that's the case.
That's a couple of million.
Yes. How did you not
million.
win that? Yeah, I mean, they're allowed to detain you for a certain amount of time, and no, you don't have to answer the questions. Generally, if you say no, I want a lawyer present, you get arrested on the spot. But if you're talking to them and you have nothing to hide and give them all answers or whatever, you can, I think you can walk right out. They don't have any. At some point, civil rights come into play if they try to arrest you and they don't have anything they can actually charge you with. So, but you can be detained. I don't know about 43 days, 24 hours maybe. They tweaked the laws all over the place here, so I'm sure that happens, everywhere.
There, it looks like an owl now, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm back.
Herbie's back.
Let's hope it'll stay down. Though.
In the saddle again.
I think. Well, right now it's 76 outside, and it's. Can you see it? It's 68, 68.7 degrees in my house.
Well, that's a good temperature, though.
That is a good temperature. That's why I'm in the house.
But you have to go out of the house. Why isn't everybody we know is procrastinating? Oh, I gotta go to the store. Oh, the store's closed.
No. Well, number
It's
one,
too hot to go now.
it's a 30-mile ride to where I gotta go, and I don't really want to drive it. I guess I could go into town and see if they have any, what the prices are on them. But it's just a better price over there. I was out that way the other day, but they're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays because they're open Saturdays and Sundays. So Wednesday through Sunday they're open.
Lacey says I was sick and they knew it because one of their dirty cops kept me from getting treatment in ER for a kidney infection. I have a history of acute kidney failure. But detaining you from proper emergency medical care is another charge right there you can charge them with.
Yeah, they can't do that either.
Yeah. No lawyer wanted to go against that dirty county, and I met more and more people afterwards that had a horror story about that county. See, but okay, so now, Lacey, as a collective, why can't you get together and do like a group? Like charge them as a group. I can't remember the proper name of it. Like charge them as a group.
Class action suit.
Class action suit, yeah, because that's what America's all about.
Well, so I've been watching Dateline for the last couple of weeks, and I was watching one last night about a Christian girls boarding school where they were being abusive to them, and they kept being turned in, and they kept accusing the cops of being dirty, but CPS wouldn't do anything. Nobody would listen to the cops. They reported it over and over and over again, and nothing was being done, even by the girls or their parents. Nothing was getting done about it, and somehow it got into the class action stuff and then something happened. But the cops were held down. They weren't allowed to do anything about it. Nobody would touch the case as far as prosecuting attorneys, even if the cops complained. But it turned into a class action suit where everybody had to come at them at once before anybody actually pushed the issue.
Weird. You should have called Erin Brockovich. She would have helped you for sure. No, seriously. Erin Brockovich is real.
I know she was real, but everybody just knows it from the movie.
Still practicing, that's the question.
I think she is, actually.
So. You think so? That was what, 30, 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago.
Erin Brockovich. What year was the movie Erin Brockovich made? 2020.
In the United States of America,
26 years ago, 25 years ago. The movie came out in 2000.
She is not a licensed attorney and does not currently practice law. She has become a well-known consumer advocate and environmental activist, working as a consultant for law firms and engaging in various media and advocacy roles. She wasn't even a lawyer. She was just a legal clerk. She was never even actually a lawyer. She never passed her bar exam.
But she had all the information, didn't she?
Yeah, she was a legal aid, basically, right?
Right.
Yeah, she's a consultant now. Lacey says she collected evidence on their crimes and exposed them. They did not like that. I happened to move over a dirty state cop in 2010, and what I witnessed was utterly disgusting. Wow.
So there's a couple places here in Michigan. One's in Missouri and the other one's in Indiana. It's called Uranus Fudge Factory,
Yeah, Uranus. Yeah.
and their emails are funny. This one is Uranus Prober. That's what the email is. It says this coconut caramel fudge is something. The fudge is about to pack up its coconuts. Caramel and beachy bliss. Take the boat to Uranus. Some of them are funny. Tastes like summer, feels like regret if you miss it. Uh, some of the taglines you get from the emails, the titles. What's new up your butt or up Uranus or something like that, you know? Wait, are you stuck looking at your phone again, John?
No.
Are you frozen?
No.
Nope, you
I,
moved.
I came across this oddities and curiosities thing, and she's visiting
right.
She's visiting this taxidermist at this a mouse riding a freaking raccoon.
It's a squirrel, isn't it? That's a squirrel.
A taxidermy squirrel riding a raccoon. Like seriously,
Right.
like that's the coolest. That's the coolest. Like tell me you wouldn't want that in
crazy.
your house. Tell me you wouldn't want that in your house.
I got dead things on the wall in my house. You know that.
See, then I come across stuff like this. Like I want to do this. I want to learn. I want to learn these stupid Japanese joints, right?
Yeah, some of them joints don't even look like they go together. That they do,
Like
you know.
like the sundown joint. Like that's what this one is, right? Like it's a cool joint.
Yeah, but they lean two different directions. Now, how do you get them together? You know what I mean?
Well, they show you how to join it though.
Some of them. Some of them look like they just routed it and then. I don't know. I mean, it could be true. Everybody used to say I faked the finishes on some of my projects when I first started, and I never did. People are just cruel. They like to beat you up, you know.
Yeah. Afterwards, my PCP told me I wasn't his only patient they done dirty in Warwick County, Indiana. Well, I don't know, Lacey. You should. Weird. I don't know. Oh. All right, let's go. I gotta go over here. Just out of my shop. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put my LEDs in here, though. It's gonna be a lot of math. Come on. There you go. It's gonna be a lot of math working on this now. Yeah.
I never knew the bow of
I hate math.
a bow of the ship was called a deadhead. I thought it was the bow. Deadhead, port, stern, starboard. Now you got to do math. Is that what you said?
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta figure out my lighting in this.
Oh, I put it 0.
So that
Yeah,
all
another-
works out the way I wanted to.
I put a flat earther up the other day for you. I don't remember what it was. It was
There's no
funny.
such thing. What are you talking about?
Oh, there was one up the other day with a flat earther's eclipse and it just had a straight line across the moon.
Sounds logical.
Yeah, why is it? What is that camera twitching? It is twitching. All right,
Yep.
all right. I'm not
Yeah.
imagining.
It does it.
All right.
I started doing that the other day. I'm like, what the hell's going on with the camera? It's actually better now than it was the other day. The other day it was like glitchy for the bottom half of it.
Oh. Somebody's filled my bladder up. I like it. Weather, Cotterville. Conditions are partly cloudy with temperatures at 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, it's hell there. The wind is blowing.
Cotta.
Is that how you do it? Oops. Oops.
Type in weather, space, and then your zip code or town. Ow.
$24 degrees Celsius. with a 63% humidity. That's awful. It's sticky outside. It's not hot. It's sticky though, which makes it feel hot. Ooh. You need a camera on a trolley system so you can just drag it over there from above and point down.
Yeah, I know.
I got a trolley
There's a lot
system
of
I used
things.
to have on my lights in my indoor farm, and it would move back and forth, and it'd stop on a thing, which would make a change to go the other direction. I thought about putting it up over my lathe and have it just move back and forth with a little arm that would point the camera at the lathe as it went by and articulate it so it was constantly looking, but the camera was moving. It seemed like a whole lot of engineering I didn't want to do though. Brownsville, is that the one in Texas? Oh yeah, I've been there once. That's as far as you can go in Texas, isn't it? As far south in the states as you can go. 93 degrees, huh? I don't know. 71, 292, huh? Louisiana. My bad. I'm sorry. I know there's a Brownsville in Texas. It's all the way down to the bottom. I've driven there with a truck. And you pull into a building on the side of the road, and a little guy comes out with a badge and looks under your truck, in your truck, inside the little building.
Oh,
before
you're
they
inspection scale.
Yep, the road goes into a drive-in garage. The semi truck fits in this garage because it's damn hot down there, and they examine your truck inside and out to make sure there's no extra peoples in it or stuff.
Mm. Ooh, I gotta go. I gotta go Cybersec. Scam me a
If I
second. I'll be
remember,
right
that was
back.
the only thing out there on the road was that building. There's just desert.
I'll be right back, everybody.
All right, well, it's just me watching this glitchy camera go off. It's gonna give me Tourette's. Hey, Liz, how are you? John left Liz. He went out the door. Did you see the door open? He went out the door. He said he'd be right back, but I think he lied because right back, he's not back right now. So, I don't even know who's still left in here. Jessica and Lacey, and I'm not sure who Moonlight Cartier is. Tracy. There we go. There we go. And Herbie fell out. So. And it's just me. I was supposed to be doing stuff. Yeah, see? Lacey's still here. We were just saying hi to Liz. Liz is saying hi to everybody. I think Larry left too. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. All right. Oh, I see the door open, Liz. John's coming back. There he is. I heard it. It crashed or something.
I'm back.
Yeah. Say hi to Liz.
Why, door? Hey, Liz, how's it going? Hey, Liz, how you doing?
Marty apparently is picking on Lacey. And Janet's here. Jeanette. And Wade is here.
Cat fight. Ooh, hey, Wade. Wade, Wade, what have you been up to, buddy? I haven't seen you in forever.
We're gonna have a special like wrench to hide somebody when everybody's an admin.
What do you mean?
Well, because it says Lacey's Lavender. Oh, they're not. They're just they're not an admin. That's why. Okay. And messages were deleted. I don't know why.
What are you talking about?
It says
What'd you
Lacey's
do?
messages were deleted. I don't remember. I didn't read them, so I don't know what they are. I'm confused. Tired the frig out today. And Larry's still here. And why
What are you
is
doing?
everybody
Marty,
just
what are
right
you
as I
doing?
go to read them? Herbie fell out. Herbie's gone. I don't know where Herbie went. Hi, Wade. Is Herbie in the back room or anything?
No.
Yeah.
No, he got cut off, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he was muted and his camera was off, and then he just went away. Life's been busy. I hear you, Wade. That
Read
is
Lacey's messages.
Oh, I can view them. Huh. What did it say? She's still here crocheting. There's nothing wrong with that. And hey, Liz. I maybe it was an accident.
It might have been an accident, though.
Yeah. I can't undo it. Is there a time limit on that?
No, neither can I.
I didn't think I said
Tired to frig out. Hey, life has been busy. What do you mean? So Wade, the last time I was talking with you was a long time ago. Did you end up moving? getting a bigger shop or something else you were doing. I think you were moving, weren't you?
Herbie said sorry, had to go. It's okay, Herbie.
Not a problem, Herb.
Right. The land of confusion? Yeah, I'm constantly confused. What are you packing them up to leave or what?
They're not coming back here.
Oh,
Well, they might come with John, I guess, but I don't know if he's coming here first or going there first. I don't know.
kind of seems like a wasted. Well, no, they're not that close to him either, are they? They're closer than we are.
They're kind of far from us, but not.
They're about in between if he went down Vermontville.
Mhm.
I mean, they could have taken all that with him and then he just picked them up there. It's kind of dumb to drive out here and get it all now.
Everybody has an Xbox and everything.
Ah. I'm not confused, Larry. I'm just out of the loop. I stepped away from the loop, you know. I totally rearranged the shop first, twice. And then you put it back the way it was because
Twice.
that's how it works the best, right? Oh, I'm tired. Everyone can see and hear me. Huh? I kind of feel like Max Headroom watching you in your Twitchy camera.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh, is that the 80s? Didn't they turn him into like Johnny Bravo
At
later on
least.
or something like that?
Did they? Busey? He fat fingered the U in the eye for busy. Yeah, I should be, driving across the county right now, and I'm not doing it either. Kilroy's Odessa Woodworking. Hey,
Is that
Al, how's it going, man? What are you up to?
Al? Yeah. Hey, Al.
Mr. Al Forte.
Is that the guy you wanted me to stop at? The
No.
crafting GP?
Well, you can go. Al's in Texas, so Al's in Odessa, Texas.
Oh, that's definitely
Jesse.
not on the way to your house.
How's it going?
You got all that funky wood on your desktop.
This one here?
No. On the screen behind us. It's a
one?
bunch of funky wood. No, the screen behind us on your desktop. Never mind. You have to be looking at.
Oh, it's just tree bark.
Okay, there you go.
It's tree bark.
The wood background makes the shop look even more messy.
All right. That's funny. Funny.
You can't take weight anywhere.
I gotta do something else here.
Isn't it beer 30 yet? It's time for a nap, I think.
It's always beer 30, isn't it?
That's how my life goes anymore. I hear that then. Yeah. Don't we normally call him Larry? We just call him Larry.
Lawrence.
Lawrence? I thought we just called him Larry. Doesn't he have like 2 accounts or 3 or something like that?
Something like that.
I get called many things.
All right,
just
I can go work on this. Let me change my camera again so I glitchy on you guys, and let's see what's going on over here. You got no one to talk to today.
You know what's going on over here? Some of
Why
us
not?
have to pee.
Wade, would you like a link? Al, would you like a link? You guys want to come in?
Oh, that'll cut me loose. I felt bad. Kirby fell out. John left. And I was the only one here.
Yeah.
It's like the Nokia noise sound. What the hell was that? On your Samsung?
Yeah, just a notification.
Don't eat. Yes, I know. I
All
tore
right, let's
my
see if I can.
I tore my keyboard apart because I eat over it right here, and I had to take all the keys out and vacuum all that out of there, then scrub all the damn keys and scrub all that inside of there, and then I put it all back together. Now my keys are sticky. Sometimes I'll just put one letter, I'll push it down, it goes, keeps on going. I don't know why. I cleaned it all. Why is it sticky? You know. They were sticky before because things were stuck in between them, and somehow I dropped something on there and I thought it was being okay. I see something down in between the FN and the page. I don't know what that is down the bottom next to Alt. Oh, I'm pissed, John. My jammies have been sick since Monday. Oh, he's in his pajamas.
Well, I know you were sick. That's why I wanted to talk to you. See what's going on. What projects you got going on? Well, because how long are you off for? So I'm going to call it summer holidays from school for.
Don't they go back in like August or September, something like that?
Well, see, I don't know how much time Al actually gets off though.
I mean, it varies within a few weeks or a couple weeks up here, depending on where you're at. Some go back in August, some go back in September. It used to be after the last holiday up here. Was it Labor Day, Memorial Day, whichever one that is, and then they go back the next following week or something like that. So.
Well, yeah, but college is different though, up until mid-August. Some kind of stomach virus. Some kind of stomach virus. Well, that narrows it down. It could be some kind of coronavirus too. Just saying.
And that would just be the flu.
We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go there though.
No, some kind of the flu.
Okay, so the other day I couldn't find my impact, and now I can't find my drill.
That's right where you left it.
So yeah, that's what everybody says.
It'll be the last place
It's
you
not
look.
where. No, I'll keep looking for it after that. Trust me.
After you
I
find
keep
it,
seeing that all the time.
it'll be the
Oh,
last
there it is.
place you look. When you look here, you look there, and then you look there. Then you found it. That was the last place you looked.
Well, no, but what if I keep looking for it after that though?
Well, then you're an idiot.
Like I'll find
Hey,
it,
wait,
and
I got one of
I'll-
those. Rigid?
No, it's Milwaukee.
Oh, I got rigid. I
Red,
just saw
red and
the
black,
face.
red
Oh,
and black, not
they look
orange and
orange.
black.
Mine's orange and black, and mine are really tired. They don't want to. They don't last long anymore. I keep
Mm.
running out of battery. I have 3 batteries, and I can't sand a project on one side without using 2 of them.
Yes, red and black is Milwaukee.
Well, all I seen was the base, and it looked orange when you went by. I think I'm gonna get some. Oh, what are they? Cobalt. I can get the drill and the impact gun with a battery and a charger. I think it's just one battery. I think it's $150 or something like that for the set, and then buy an extra battery or 2.
Or two.
Well, you want one in each impact and the thing, and then the spare that's already charged.
Yep.
So 3 batteries, 2 devices, and a charger, which is what I have currently, but I've used them so much. They didn't not do good, but they're still pretty expensive.
Cobalt's a good brand though, isn't it? Or is it a cheap brand?
I
I can't remember.
Lowe's sells Cobalt, but I think it is. I've used them. I like
It's
them. They work fine, if you ask me.
blue and gray, isn't it?
Blue and gray or blue and black or something like that. Yeah.
See, I know the new skill, and Craftsman are basically Milwaukee knockoffs.
Well, there's one company that pretty much makes most of them. They just put different names on them.
Oh yeah, it's all in China, right? It's all comes from the same plants.
Right. I think the chucks for my lathe are the same way. So the Nova chuck, and then there's another version of it that they made in England that's not Nova, it's something else, but it's the same damn chuck. Yellow and black team. So that's
Yeah,
Walt,
that's
right?
the Walt. It's the Walt.
I had DeWalt's, and um, yeah, I went with whatever was cheaper. I think what we did is we found the impact for the rigid with a battery in it, so we went and bought a charger and a drill with 2 batteries, and that way we had a spare battery for them, and we had a way to charge the battery in the impact, and that's why
Okay,
I had the rigid. Right.
Now, when cordless tools first came out, when they started getting popular, who did not have Makita with the
I still have it.
with the barrel
still
battery?
have it. I still have it, case all. I even got the little circular saw with like the 3-inch blade that came with it, the 90-degree drill. I still have it. I have all of it in the green case and everything. It's in the bottom of my toolbox.
Now, I loved my Makitas when they first came out. They were freaking awesome.
And
And
they
the
were
drill holster, I had 2 drill holsters. I had an impact on one and a drill on the other one. And like I was walking around like a 6-shooters in the westerns, right? It was the best.
Yeah, I bought that in the late 90s, 96, 95, 96.
Mid 90s, yeah, mid
Mid
90s.
90s. Yeah,
Yep.
that's when I bought it, and I still have it. I don't use it. I don't even know if the batteries would take a charge. It's in the bottom of my toolbox in the case still. I keep finding things. I got my pager. I think my pager's in the
Your
dresser.
pager.
I
Okay,
still
now
have
so
pager.
like is it a pager that was just numeric?
I don't remember. It was digital, so they give you a phone number. Yeah, I think it just gave you the phone number.
It was just a phone number. Like the little tiny screen on top with just a phone number on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yep. And then when I went to Colorado to clean out that apartment, I bought a bunch of things from the 80s. So I got one of the Velcro wallets. Remember the Velcro wallets?
No.
You don't remember the Velcro wallets?
Yes, I do. You can still buy them actually. You can buy them at the
It-
dollar store still.
Can you? I'm like, I got one of those. I'm like, well, that's so 80s. I don't know if I can find my picture or not.
Yeah, you can still get like Pantera and Iron Maiden, Metallica. You can still buy brand new ones with the Velcro on them. Because there's nothing better than a Velcro wallet with your Velcro shoes.
Okay. I thought I had a pager somewhere. I don't see it anywhere. Oh,
Way too funny.
well, I thought I had one. I'd have to look harder. I still got. I got some of my old phones. Remember these?
Yeah.
And here's a Motorola version. I think this is my Nextel. Flip phones. I'm pretty sure that was a Nextel. I know I got a pager somewhere.
Hmm. Big bad. That's right.
Oh.
All right, this will work. This will make my idea work that I was thinking about doing.
What happened?
Well, because so what originally what I was gonna do was for these was for my layers was I had these lights I got from Temu that I was basically just gonna put in here to light this up. But each one has works on 2 little watch batteries and it's got a little push button on the side of it, right? Thing is, I need like 8 of them to put in here. So I actually have so I actually went to work and got actual commercial LEDs that I'm going to use instead, which will actually light it up and look better, more evenly too as well.
on your face, and I'm not.
Holy cow, Batman. Oh. All right. Doobie-doobie-doo. Holy. All right, so that's you sending me that. All right, I have to go and mute myself now. Hang tight. Unmute.
What?
I said I unmuted me. But apparently you were muted also.
I wasn't muted.
Oh. I have a scroll saw and it's just sitting there collecting dust. It's a table now.
I know. When do you get back in your scroll saw? Do you think I should do some scroll saw challenges?
I mean, I tried. There's sissies in that event.
Hey, you got a laser.
I do have a laser.
I know you have a laser. That's why I brought it up. Have you ever tried? Have you tried lasering into leather yet?
Into leather?
Leather, yeah.
No, I have not. I don't have any. I could probably do it. It'd probably cut it.
No, like for to make tags like these.
Oh well, then. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could probably do that. No problem. I don't know why.
To make tags like that, right?
Yeah, you should be able to do that. You just have to remember what your setting is so that you don't. You're going to either underburn it or overburn it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I've done glass. The whole reason I got it was so I could do the plexiglass coins, maker coins. And I don't have a CO2 laser, then it won't do it on the clear coins like I wanted.
Honestly, the only one that should be doing maker's coins is Al.
Al has a CO2 laser.
No, Al has a 3D printer.
Oh,
That because Al, how long you been doing the maker coins for? Like 5 years now. Like he has like a version 1 point nothing.
But mine were so that I could put paint or whatever into the engraved part of the coin. Yep. Then the clear disappeared in the resin in the bottom of the project. That's the only reason I got the laser, and then I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it. Why? Didn't work out for you?
For whatever reason, the diode lasers don't do clear.
Really, that doesn't make sense.
It wouldn't do it. I'm gonna try a different thing and just run a test run, spray paint it with a black paint, so that you have to start the engraving somewhere, and just run through its settings where it changes all the settings on its own and see what happens. So it'll change the speed, it'll change the heat, and then work on whichever one is engraving and not just blowing right through it and burning the paint off.
Oh yeah, okay.
So the clear, there's
Wait,
nothing stopping the laser from going through the clear. So
it says fiber laser for making coins.
right, I had a diode laser. So
Yeah, the diodes don't do clear because of the light, right?
but it'll do glass. I've done glass. I'm like, all right, so maybe I'll just run a test run of a test sheet that gives me the different temperatures and speeds in that, and see which one does the best in the engraving part, and then I can engrave that deeper once you get it going, I think.
Okay, why don't you just go with like brass and just make them out of brass coins? Okay, because you want to clear it, like you want it to stand out. Then that would
Well,
make
I want to
sense,
be able to engrave into the clear and then cut the clear circles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that way, when I drop it down into that thing, I can have paint or whatever in the engraving part of it, wipe it off, and then drop it in there, and all you can see is the paint in the logo.
Yeah, so it looks like so just your logo looks like it's floating in the bottom of it.
That's right. Yes.
All right, Al, take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. Get well soon, eh?
Have a good one, Al.
Hey, is Russ on tonight? Just out of curiosity.
I wouldn't know.
That's why I'm asking out.
Is it Russ, what, Meadows?
Clarity.
Oh, I don't even know who that is. I've heard that name. I don't know who that
Russ
is.
Meadows.
That's the only Russ I remember.
Well, yeah. Don't you remember the big dust up between Russ and Charles years ago?
Oh, the whiner again.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Those two names, not the Clarity guy. The other two names, I'm like, no. I'll stay away from those folks. You ain't had him on in a while. Last time you had him on, wasn't he a problem?
I don't want to get into that.
The innuendo started, and then they totally went in the gutter with it.
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago, but they were on probably at I had both of them on like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago.
All right.
So Charles was in, and then he sent Clip a link, and then Clip was doing his jewelry again, right? Like he always does. And then and they started up his live show again for one show and stopped again. So I don't know.
I don't.
Hey Sarah, I'm working on Heidi's project for her husband.
I'm like, where the hell is Sarah? There she is, way up there, because I missed her. Yeah, I don't know. It was just it was getting to be too much, and I haven't even seen Billy in a while. A lot of things going on.
See, I can't remember what it was. I think it was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, SWC. We'll talk about CNC something. Ciao. All right. So I think it's about 3 weeks ago. Mark Lindsay was in here, and who else was? We were talking with somebody else in the chat about, oh, it was Bob Lee. Like, just about the old hangouts, and just dropping in and talking to people, and the old crowd that we always used to hang out with, right? And nobody's around anymore.
Well, because you can't just drop in. You can't peek and see who's there. And if I don't want to talk to those people, I don't have to go in. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but like we're talking about, because we used to hang out with Nick Ferry and I can't remember his name. I just his name was on the top of my head right now. Like all the makers, like we used to all hang out all the time, and nobody talks to anybody anymore.
Well, no,
like when they got rid of it.
They got rid of the hangouts, and nobody wants to be with. Well, somebody's got control of it, and they can't let you in and out unless that person is in there. And then
I
they
know
can,
it's stupid.
right, if you wanted to just go in and hang out with everybody, even though you didn't like one person, if they had control of their room, they don't have to let you in.
Hey
And
Russ, yeah, well,
there's,
yeah,
there's
well,
Russ.
yeah,
You know what? His ears were burning.
I know because you mentioned his name.
Yeah, his ears were burning. You said,
Yeah, oh, no,
and I went Russ Meadows, and you weren't talking about Russ Meadows.
no, so it was me, Greg, and Mark were talking the other day about just going to hangouts and talking with Danny and Nick Fury and the tall guy, tall scroll star, drank moonshine all the time.
I think when I came in with Stace Makes.
Yeah.
Stace and Nick and I'm not sure who else. I don't know. I don't even talk to them very often anymore. I think Nick told her she couldn't be on or something like that. No, not
Yeah,
Nick.
Sterling. Sterling Davis. Yeah, no, I was talking about Sterling though.
Oh, okay.
But
No,
you're talking about you're talking about the the hangout we used to have over at Herb's though, with
What?
Jerry and Nick and Stace and
yes.
I was yeah.
Yeah, and then
That was
with his daughter and yeah.
that was way before Cliff had his own channel.
Cliff didn't come into a long time.
That was way before Cliff was even doing vinyl work, doing vinyl stickers.
I don't even remember Cliff doing that. I only remember him doing the jewelry, and he came in because we were hanging with Charles.
Years ago.
Where Russ came from. I remember. I never knew Russ. It had to be through Charles. And yeah, that was about it. And no, nobody. There's not even private ones. The last one I was in, like I said, I was hanging with Billy, and it's Robbins because Billy has access to running Robbins. Whatever this thing is here.
Well, see, so I still got mine. Herb still has his hangout, and I know he talks to. I'm gonna say Chase. Still talks to Chase and Amanda all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and Russell is usually in there too.
Yeah. Nope. I think. So I'm going to assume I met Shaylee through you in here. And then I don't know. Like I said, I walked away from it, and I don't even really. Occasionally, Billy will text me. I have his phone number, and then he'll text me and tell me he can't see me, and so I'll go to the room and hang out with him, But
I haven't seen Billy in forever.
He's got a lot going on. I haven't talked to him. I thought he had his wife was having some issues or something. So still with us, but I think she was having some issues. And then just like the whole thing with like Robin and that I had enough of it, went away.
She was your best friend. Whenever we wanted to find Robin, we looked for you first. You and Billy.
Well, you
wherever you
look for Neil.
No, this was before Neil. Before Neil even showed up.
Well, that's because I stuck up for who was it that gave her a hard time? Was it Jerry that gave her a hard time?
Yeah, me and Jerry gave her a hard time all the time.
All right, and then Jerry came off on me, and that didn't go well. Yeah, they were calling her a stalker, and like she's in another fucking country.
Yeah,
but
she found so much information on him.
It's out there. But you're right.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She didn't pay somebody to do it like he was claiming. Like she's in another country and broke.
I understand that, but you're not going to find that information unless you really, really look for it.
I lasted longer than Russ lasted longer than he did. The only
Yeah,
best
yeah,
thing
yeah.
about Russ hanging out with us is his wife threw crap.
Russ, you don't hang out with us anymore at all now. What the hell?
Russ's wife would throw candy bars and stuff at him. That was the best part. He was afraid. No, I've seen a picture of Russ somewhere. He stopped by and seen somebody. There was a picture of him on Facebook the other day. I think I'm still friends with him over there. I've seen him, so it must be.
You know, on Facebook, it must be true.
They were standing
Yeah.
in a garage, I think, or a where they carport or something.
Well,
I'm not sure where he was.
Sure as
he
hell
was-
wasn't his. It sure as hell wasn't his shop.
Dave Gatton, but they tagged Russ, and I seen him because he was. I don't put a whole lot out there anymore. It was way too much for me. My only mission was to beat one person. That was my only mission, and because I was getting close, he quit.
Oh my god, it broke me up.
I mean, I could not compete with you and what's the other guy's name? Oh, he moved after his wife died. He moved down to another state for some other girl.
Really? Moved to another state with some other girl.
He had his wife
There you
died,
go.
and then he moved down from like North or South Carolina down to somebody else.
Yeah. He shot up with Adele. Well, he's with Adele now.
Okay, so yeah,
You talk-
so I had
Yeah,
there was
you're
no
talking
way
Art.
I was going to touch either one of you two. He was fast.
Hey, JoJo.
And I don't think I could ever touch Shay either. She's really fast. But I was only on a mission to beat one person. That's all I cared about.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't hard to beat Robin though.
Well, I mean that I didn't even. What do you cough? Did I
Oh God.
cause that?
No. Yeah. Well, yeah, you did. You started it. Oh, fuck.
Art. There you go. You're right. There you go. It was Art. Yes.
Yeah, Art.
Art.
Because Art's with Adele now.
Yeah. He was. I watched him. I was like, yeah, ain't no way I'm even gonna touch that guy or you or Shaylee.
Well, Charles and Shay started the whole competition thing.
Yes. Well, and she smoked him, and then he quit playing with her. She slowed
the
down.
thing-
I watched her. She slowed down. She was whooping his, and she slowed down and waited for him.
Well, the thing is that she was also going through, she was going through cancer stuff too, and IBS or whatever. And she stopped and ate, and she stopped and took a break, and she still beat him.
Yes, she did. She slowed down. She took a break, and she beat him. Hey, Annie.
Hey, Annie.
JoJo.
No, I don't have to go to the doctor. I just
I
Doug,
made it laugh, and he choked him.
Doug said something started to make me choke right up because I started laughing. Something stuck in the wrong tube right now. Hey, Joe, are you back home yet?
Yeah, I just got home.
You just got home, and the
Just
first thing you did was
plugged
come on and see us. Aww.
Well, I talked
Or
to
you
Zach, and Willie helped me carry a few things in just that I need right now. They
Yeah,
aren't
so
still
you-
out in the car. I'll get it tomorrow.
Yes. You walked in the door. First thing you did was, oh, John's on. I gotta go talk to him.
No, I didn't know. I had to plug in all devices, go to the bathroom, put away groceries because I go to that Amish store when I'm down there.
So
And
it's right over
so
there.
I had to put away groceries. I talked to Zach. He showed me his new lightsaber he got. I talked to Willie for a few. Then I came over here and plugged everything in, sorted all my shit out, and took a deep breath and said, okay, got my hoodie on, my fan on. Now I feel more comfortable.
Okay.
And I'm not Dad's air conditioner he has. You might as well just have a fan on 'cause that's all it does. So I was miserable the whole time. You can't sleep there 'cause it's so hot. I was like, I'm going home. I've been here now. I've been here over a week this time.
Are we talking about it was a shepherd, wasn't it, a German shepherd that they did for their challenge? Is that what you're talking about, Russ? Because I don't remember Charles stopping, but I know Shay did. I know she waited for him. She slowed down because she was way ahead of him. She slowed down and waited for him to catch up.
So now I'm home and your secretary's back.
Oh, you missed a lot last night. Holy cow.
Did I?
I did too. I was snoring right over there. I was laying right there.
So what did I miss? What did I miss last night?
Oh, wait. How many games? 27. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. 9 games. We got one new person in, Kivy Brown. Just changed her numbers.
They changed my number.
Jessica changed her numbers.
What should do that for?
I don't know. She wasn't happy with the ones that came up.
Okay. Yeah, I about came in, but I was like, I ain't got no paper and pen and whatever.
Hey, Ross, why don't you come in and join us?
He's bashful.
Yeah.
I wasn't
shy.
gonna do it either, and then I'm like, oh well, what the hell?
Yeah. I almost came in and said, see if you just let me have column 5 for the night. I wouldn't have to use paper and pen. You know, while I was outside for a bit. It was cooler outside than it was in the house.
69.
But I didn't. Ended up doing laundry and stuff, getting everything packed up, ready to go. I didn't get much crocheting done either. I got 2 wash rugs done. I worked a little bit on my shawl. That's pretty much it. I didn't do a whole lot.
I took the trash to the dump. I did my laundry, folded it, and put it away. That's about what I've done today.
I drove home. That's it. Went grocery shopping too.
Don't know. No. Yeah. All right, Russ. I hear you. She
Right,
throws
okay.
things at you. I've seen her. Russ says
Well,
wife
that's
is sleeping. You don't want to poke the bear. I'm gonna fight the bear.
I did go to a bake sale in Amish community there. They were having a bake sale to pay for a little child's surgery on her back. They were in a wheelchair, maybe about 4 years old. So yeah, I got some banana bread and 2 plates of cookies. I helped out a little bit. I got gas and headed home.
You know, you can make your own banana bread. It's not that hard to do, right?
I know, but I was trying to help out.
Even I can make my own banana bread.
The Amish
I
get
can
that.
barely hear you, John.
It's because he's mumbling.
Hey, what? Sorry? What? Both of you.
I was having
What
trouble hearing you.
I said you can make your own banana bread. Pretty sure I can do my own. I can make my own banana bread. Just banana,
Yeah.
eggs, and flour.
But this was for a good cause.
Yeah.
A good cause.
They
Yes,
make
to pay for a little kid's. It's to help pay for a little kid's surgery. The Amish girl, I think. I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Really? Did they believe in surgeons? I don't know.
I don't know.
There's probably a loophole.
Well, yeah, but they're Amish.
This
They
one
don't believe
was
in
because
power.
that's what they. Well, I don't know.
The Amish don't have power. The Amish don't believe in power.
Mennonites or
So the Amish don't believe in power. So how can they go to a surgeon who uses power tools to operate on somebody's soul.
There, there's
What's
loopholes.
those other ones? Mennonites or what? Whatever they are.
Yes, so
Mennonites are different.
Do
you get
they?
you get Amish, Mennonites, Hutterites.
Yeah, Mennonites drive too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so maybe they. Anyway, it was a little kid that needed surgery. I
All
wanted
right,
to help.
fine.
Oh, like you wouldn't have got you something.
No,
Yep. Friendship bread.
Mhm. He would have waited till I got back to the car and ate my chocolate chip cookies.
So when the world goes to hell, Russ, guess where I'm going? To the Amish, because they know what they're doing.
Hmm They're all super nice, and they all wave when you go by them in their little horse and carriage or on the horse.
Yeah.
And they're all super nice and friendly, and
Yeah.
but I grew up around them too. So
Most of them are around here too. And they got loopholes. They got power at their house. It's just not in the house. They got phones at their house. It's just not in their house. The phone's in a booth outside. The power's in the garage. Well, how do you take a shower without power? Oh, we got an air pump. How you power an air pump? Well, it's in the barn. You know,
hmm
and there's loopholes. They can get around it.
yeah, exactly.
hi Annie, hi Jeanette, Russ, Wade. I don't know who else here.
The Amish definitely have a different work ethic than everybody else does. And if you want something done in a timely manner and done right, call the Amish people to do it. You know,
They make awesome furniture.
they pretty much awesome about anything they do.
Over at Dad's, he has a whole wall that's a huge bookcase that they built, so it bolted in or screwed into the wall, and they've had that since I was a kid, and it still looks brand new. I think they have two. I think the one in the back room's from the Amish as well, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but I know some of them drive because they used to be. You would see several moms all together in one vehicle going like to Aldi's
Yeah, solar
when they
panels.
could trip to town.
Wade saying they have solar panels. They also have the fans or the windmills, the smaller turbines. They have those too because you're off grid, and that's a loophole. They're not hooked to the rest of the world. They're on their own.
Yep.
I mean, I can process my own deer here, but there's an Amish shop that does it a whole lot better than I do. And you know what? It's got freezers in it. You know,
Yeah.
the only thing is they don't work on Sunday.
Nope, they don't.
Nope, none of them do. None of them work on Sunday. Everything's Amish is closed.
That's the only thing you'll see them doing is feeding their animals.
Yes. And ours, the Amish here, I think they're German. They speak German also here.
Old
I don't know about the ones here. I've never heard any of them speak German
Yeah,
here.
they speak German here too, I believe. So
Uh,
I'm not saying
High
they
German.
don't. I just never heard it.
when they don't want you to know what they're talking about, they do.
Yeah, they speak High German.
Excuse you. Good Lord. That was a big frog. Damn. Andy, how you feeling today? You feeling any better?
No, I forgot to ask her if she's medicated like she was last night. Oh my god, her and Chris both medicated at the same time. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I'll have to watch the replay. I was trying to doze off all the way here home. So I put Dateline on my phone and listened to Dateline while I drove to keep me focused a little bit better. Pay attention. Me and driving don't mix for long distances. And it really wasn't a long distance, a little over 3 hours. Isn't that what it took me, Lily? About 3 hours?
A little over 3, because you called me around 9.
Okay, yeah.
You guys always make it sound like it's so far away. 3 hours. It's only 3 hours. It's nothing.
Little over 3. Because I was already in Arcola whenever I called.
My bottom is already telling me to get out of the car before that.
I hate driving long distance. I do. It puts me to sleep.
I used to drive over the road. I'm not real big fan of driving anymore.
When we go anywhere, if I'm not driving, like if I'm going somewhere with Willie, like a long distance, usually about 20 minutes in, I'm falling asleep. And I wake up right about the time we get there. Oh, we're there. Okay, cool.
We just drove down to Columbus, just south of Columbus, to deliver a puppy halfway to where it was going. They met us halfway to pick a puppy up and back. And now I got to go back to Toledo, Ohio, to breed one of our dogs when she goes into heat here in a minute, in a few. Because they came up here and we bred our stud, her dog, and she's got a smaller stud that we want to breed to. So we're going down there. That was a trade-off. So we got to go down there and hook the dogs up and then drive home.
Yeah, so you bringing the other one back with you, or are you just gonna sit there and watch them do it in the parking lot?
Pretty much we're going to her house. She came here to the house, and eventually, what the hell's his name? Bruno. Bruno. I'm like trying to sing the song. Why do I keep coming up with Waldo? So Bruno did his job here in the house, and they were stuck together. Then she left her dog here because we were going to Toledo to meet somebody anyways to drop off one of our puppies. So we just took her dog back with us after 3 or 4 days. Sorry. And we took her dog, and she met us in Toledo and picked her dog up. So. Oh, yay. My drugs are ready at the Meyer Pharmacy.
Anything good?
I don't know which one it is. It's the ones they gave me for, I don't know. I don't know which one it is. It doesn't give me the number on it. I got heart meds and I got cholesterol meds.
Those aren't any good.
No, not really. So whatever they get, whatever they
they're
get.
good for you. You need them, but
Well, I'm not sure. We'll see after I get blood work here in the end of the year how this diet's doing for me. So supposedly when you stop eating all that stuff, all that crap goes away. But we'll see. You know,
I hope it works for you.
I don't know. I've dropped 35 pounds on it so far.
Oh, well, that's good.
What'd
What'd you cut out of your diet?
Everything but
all
meat.
the good shit.
Everything but meat. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Do you eat fried foods though?
I don't know. Just burger, steak, chicken, whatever, meat, fish. I do fry it.
Yeah,
Anything I fry in either lard or bacon grease, which is lard anyways. So.
Yeah, I cut out most of my fried foods, and my cholesterol went way down. He was happy with everything.
Well, I just want to see. I mean, that's all hearsay on the internet. We'll see what the doctor says when I go see him. So.
Yeah, I don't eat a whole lot of meat anymore.
I miss a lot of things. Like we had family here this weekend, so I kind of fell off the wagon, and I fell off it. You know what the hell, hard. So, but I'm back down to where I was. So any weight I did gain was water weight from probably holding on to sugars and that. So Chris Kaleidoscope is in. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, I'm just, the boys here have a lot of chicken and pork chops, and I was like, nope, nope, mm-mm. I'm just I'm done with it for a while. It's just like, no.
Yeah.
And just,
It's
just
a
like,
bit
oh, God,
boring
not
and it's
again.
a bit expensive. And yes, Marty, I've been on it since second week of February, I think, and I'm down 35, and that's all I've done. No exercise because I'm lazy.
But
But
that's a good thing, though. I mean, being down 35, that's good.
yeah, I'm looking for another 25. I want to get down to about 200. So
Well, you can do it. We
I
have faith in you.
it goes in spurts. It you'll watch it. It'll drop off a couple 2 or 3 pounds and just stop for 2 weeks, and then it drops off again
Yeah,
for a pound or so.
yeah. I'm not. I don't know. I like my veggies lately.
Well, my biggest problem was I was always hungry. I could eat a whole meal and be full, and 10 minutes later need to eat more. And I don't have that issue now because my body's not telling me to put all the carbs in it because I got rid of them. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I like my carbs.
I do too, but I'm not. I'm not constantly hungry like I used to be. I was always hungry. Like
No,
I could.
I'm not.
I was eating my way. When I quit smoking, I ate my way up to 60 pounds or so. You know,
No,
in
I
a few
forget to
months.
eat. I forget to eat most of the time.
I wish I could forget.
John and Jess and Annie are like, "Have you eaten today?" I don't know. Did I? I don't remember.
I mean, there's a lot more to it. So it's just water. I'm sure the beer and the alcohol don't help me any, but that's limited. So mostly just water and then fasting. So eating within that 16 and 8 hour window. So the
Oh
longer
no, I don't like to fast. Oh no, hell no,
well, I'm not hungry anymore. So
no.
whenever the later I eat breakfast, the better off I am.
Yeah, I used to eat. And the boys will eat here probably in about a half hour or so because Zach has to work. But I won't eat till this evening. I have ham. I got some ham salad today. So I'm gonna have ham salad and crackers and cheese.
Yeah, I noticed I don't eat as much as I used to, and like because like I could pound down a couple burgers no problem, and now just eating straight up burger I can't eat a pound of burger no more. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I don't eat as much in one.
I'll eat a hamburger on the grill or chicken on the grill better than I will fried.
Right. So I pretty much cook everything on my smoker, which I can grill it like a grill or smoke it however, and
Uh-huh.
even steaks are out there on that. But like that's all I eat.
Yeah, see, the problem with me going to when I was down there at Dad's, they like to eat out every evening pretty much. You know, for one, I can't afford that.
Well,
You know,
no,
and I was like, I'm good with just a sandwich. You know, the peanut butter and jelly, I'm good.
yeah. Well,
Like last night, they went to Checkers, which is kind of, or a McHughes, which is like a Checkers. Like, do you want anything? Nope.
I had a goal, and when I got to that goal, I was going to the Mexican restaurant and have tacos. I got to that
Hmm.
goal, went to the Mexican restaurant and had tacos.
Yeah,
And
nothing wrong with that. You just set a goal and
I couldn't eat what I ordered though. Like what I normally got, I couldn't eat it. So, but now
too much.
it was too much. So based on after my family left, because we were eating whatever this last week. It took a couple days, and then, like I said, everything dropped back down to where I was, and I'm going to work on going to the other number. And then after that point, I'll decide if I want to do some sort of a keto type diet where I eat some of those things because I miss all that food. It's really expensive to eat like this too. So
Yeah.
I know depending on what meats you eat, the weight falls off, and I can't afford to eat steak every day. You know, if you eat
Right.
steak on a daily basis, the weight will fall off. But I can't afford to eat that way.
Yeah, most people can't.
Well, yeah. Well, there's an app that I use for one of the local stores, a flash food app, and I'll watch it, and then I'll go buy a bunch of meat when they put it in there when it's about to go bad or sell by date, not go bad, and then I'll go and I buy it all and freeze it. So that's what I've been doing. That's everything's about
Yeah.
half price. So Jack in the
That's
shop.
what we do. That's what we do at Save a Lot. We look for the meat that's clearanced out. Then we take it home, throw it in the freezer, and it's still good when we want it.
It's kind of the same thing. That way they don't have to throw it out, but it's pretty much priced at half price. The Flash Food app. It's for your phone. You can download it, put it on your phone, and then any stores that participate in that around your area will put things in there, and you can buy it right then. And you go to the store and you can pick it up.
Right.
Nutrient dense food. The salmon from the lake here the other day was really good. That's all I know. Fried up in a cast iron skillet in lard.
Yeah.
But we also had jalapeno poppers. Like there went
I
some
do like
carbs,
those.
and we had well, I had a little bit of everything. But we were eating all day long, which is already outside of what the diet calls for, anyways.
Well, welcome back, Annie. The only thing you missed was us talking about food, weight loss, and I asked how you were feeling today.
Um, where's Andy? Yeah,
Then we had to take a trip to the dollar store. Marty says nutrient dense foods help, so yes, I can agree. Jack in the shop says hey hey.
Jack came in here the other day
Anita
under
says
under
Kelly
under different
Hogan.
names, threw us right off. I'm like, who the hell's that?
And Marty also says Kelly Hogan ate burger patties for years to lose her weight.
I mean, whatever works. It's actually the most effective so far. Once you detox yourself by having all the carbs and your body quits telling you to be hungry, it works pretty well. I haven't exercised and I've dropped, like I said, 35 since February. If you follow the thing that says how much weight you should be by this amount of time, I was supposed to be at 200 already. I'm not. I suppose everybody's different.
Right. You just have to find the diet that works for you. They don't all work for each person.
Well, you have to also. I had to do a lot of research because there's a lot of blah 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 out there, and so you follow it, and some of it, like there's a guy on the internet talks about the clarity. I still forget my ass if it wasn't connected. There's no clarity. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not clear. I'm clear that I'll forget.
Nice.
And Annie's making grilled pork chops, whipped taters with dill, buttered corn, peaches, and cottage cheese.
Yeah, see, all I could eat was the chops.
You just got 5 more minutes and you're going to cook or go back to
Well,
bed. But I asked,
thing
how
is,
are you feeling today? Not what you were doing.
you can
How
eat
do
whatever
you
you
feel?
want as long as you do it in moderation, right?
I can eat whatever I want. If I want the weight to continue to fall off, I need to stick to what I'm doing. It's working for the most part. I mean, the six holes in my belt that I can see on the other side of it is great because there was only like one. I don't think there was one. I think it was all the way to the last one, the other way from yours.
Yeah.
And then now my clothes just fall off. I mean, me looking at me, I don't see it. I mean, in my hands I do because I can see the veins sticking out of my hands and the tendons and that. But other than that, I don't feel like I look any different to me. You know?
Well, you're going to be probably the last person to notice it.
Uh, I'll notice it when I'm not sitting here holding my belly up. When there's no belly to hold up, because
Or
it's
in
lame.
your neck. I noticed it in my neck a lot.
Well, the back of my neck I noticed went away. I had a big patch back here between my shoulders and the back of my neck. That went
I
away.
didn't used to have a neck. It was, no, I didn't have one.
What did my wife call
Now
it?
it is.
I think I did too. I had a second one going on for a little while, but everybody says that you can see it in my face, which would probably make be my neck going away also. So
Right.
something went right, but scrawny little chicken legs and arms, I guess. I don't know.
Moderation doesn't work for me, John. I tried it for years. Been carnivore for. Well, see, but technically, I'm a carnivore, right? Because I eat a lot of freaking meat, but because I don't eat freaking fruits or vegetables. I don't eat fruits or vegetables. I don't care. I'll eat fruits and vegetables as long as they're wrapped in bacon and drowned in freaking cheese sauce. Then I'll eat them.
Annie's been back for 15
See,
minutes. What can I read the chat, Annie? You know me.
the moderation was my issue too. I just kept piling it in there. I'm hoping. I said I'm hoping that when I get to where I want to be, I can moderate a keto type diet where I get something more than just meat. Like, because I like tacos with the taco shells, but 8 tacos I don't need to eat in a sitting. You know.
But when you can buy them in, 10 packs.
No, I'm talking when the ones you make at home. So now I just have everything taco without the shell. The sour cream I can still eat, and then cheese I can still eat. And the
You have
taco,
a taco salad.
yeah, the taco seasoning I'm not supposed to eat because it has carbs, but it's not enough to worry about.
Salt, too. Lots of salt.
So, how much weight did you lose, Marty? Or 2.5 years?
You ever order stuff from Temu and forget what you ordered? And it comes in, you're like,
What? Because it only took 3 years to get it? Yeah.
no, well, no. See, because the thing is, like, I'll order it like last week, and I'd be like, okay, it's not supposed to be here till July 5th, but it came in like all my stuff always gets shipped a week earlier. Like their dates are always off.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Jack's comment over there. He's a vegetarian.
Hey,
Make sure, make sure his cows only eat grass.
Well, exactly.
Take care, Chris. Have fun shopping.
Well, it's like so A&W stop feed. They no longer use hormones or steroids in their beef now, right? And since they stopped doing that, their beef flavor has changed, and I do not like it at all. So now it's
because you're used to how it fake tasted with all the other stuff in it.
So now that their beef is all free range, eat whatever you want, grass in the fields, the beef doesn't taste the same. The beef tastes more fake now than it did before. Now it tastes like the Beyond Meat.
Yeah, now it's gamey to you, is what it is.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
I'm not a big fan of venison, but if I put enough spices in it, I can eat it all day long.
Annie, you could have done maybe sub sandwiches. That would have been better.
It's 140 pounds, man. That's great in 2.5 years. I mean, I'm looking. I was only at 260, and I'm looking to go to 200. That's where I want to be at. And I'm not getting any younger, so it's not any easier. Yeah, no, that's a great number. 140 pounds. That's a great number. I don't think I'd look very good that skinny, but you know.
Chris, if you don't know how to make a hormone, you got issues. There's something wrong there. Just saying.
I mean, when was the last time I was 120 pounds? When I was like 15?
Oh my God! Last time I was 120 pounds.
Yeah, if I lost 140, I'd
And,
be 120 pounds, you know? I don't think you can strip all the meat off my bones and still not. You know?
You laughing at Annie's comment?
What did Annie say? Hey, Chris.
Well, okay, no, you gotta go back to Chris's comment because I was talking about hormones. Chris is like, hormones? How do you make one? I said, you know, if you don't know how to make a hormone, there's something wrong with you. Annie says, lift your legs high.
I wasn't paying attention, but now I am. Okay, I'm following you. That makes her cuss. Don't pay her. That's how you make her moan.
Cuss. It makes her cuss.
Yeah.
So bad, Annie. So bad.
Hey, so Joe, since you're the only one here, I can ask this question too.
Okay.
Which stitch marker would be the better top to put on? Then you got the lobster claw, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a stitch marker. You got this one, which just drops right in.
Lobster claw.
You don't like these ones? They're too girly for you, too feminine for you?
No, I never used those before, but I like the lobster claw.
Okay.
Use what
Those
you
are the
want.
ones. Yeah, I'm making the way I want, but you said you don't like these ones. You don't like these fancy feminine heart.
I've never
freaking
tried them
stitch markers.
before. I've never tried those.
So you don't like them.
They would probably be okay.
All I heard was you don't like them.
I did not say that.
That's what I heard.
Oh
You don't like
God,
'em.
somebody needs to smack you. Somebody needs to smack you upside the head. I did not say that.
Why are you waggling your tail at me? Do you need to go outside?
What's your back there? Oh, you see them? Seasoning salt.
More stitch marker stuff. Thanks.
You have French fry seasoning? When did you get that? You like it? Didn't know they had French fry seasoning.
You have to watch how much you put on fry.
Not bad.
Comes in a small container out. It goes a long way because you don't use very much on fries.
I'm probably still to use a little bit of seasoning salt too.
It has enough salt.
Oh, okay. Just a little oomph.
Has salt in it, but it's a little lighter. Put it on.
So good.
That's a new combo.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Not bad.
got a wide array of things I eat. Venison. What else is out there? I got lamb.
Like chicken, you do.
Chicken's the only thing I don't have a lot of. I haven't purchased any of it, and what we do have, I need to pressure cook for the dogs because it's all freezer burnt.
All right, I got a question for you. So when you were done with your goats, did you eat them or sell them?
My goats, I sold them. I sold them.
Would you
One
eat
goat
them?
was one was a I don't know if I've ever had goat. My goat was milking, and then
Oh,
another
yeah.
one had a baby on it when we sold them. All I know is the milk and the cheese tasted like the goat's milk, and there was no reason for us to keep that goat and feed it. you know, apparently I need to go with a different kind of milking goat, maybe a
Mhm.
Norwegian dwarf or something instead of the La Mancha that we had. But that milk tasted like that goat smelled. It was awful, and the cheese was the same way.
I know. I remember you
See,
saying that.
Yeah, nope, it was
see, Annie says her beef tastes real. It comes fresh from the slaughterhouse, local raised, and it tastes a lot better than I buy at the store. And Wade goes, damn, that was almost a close encounter. Farther and damn near crapped my pants. Oh, Jesus. Had to wiggle to the house. Jeff says, hey, hey, what's up?
we did
Um,
we've done sheep and cows. We raised a cow. It was pretty good. It was a milk cow. We got a steer, a Jersey. It wasn't like a beef cow or anything. It was a milk cow. It was kind of scrawny, but it was still pretty good. The only thing I haven't bought a lot of was chicken. I have venison, and I've gone through most of that. And then I got into some stuff I had for a little while, and the dogs had a great dinner one night. We just went through everything one night and threw it in a
No,
pan that was
that's
working
on
on being
eBay.
pretty burnt, and the dogs didn't argue with us at all. They were all happy. Jeanette got a box of yarn today.
nice.
She has those cool. She has
Yeah.
those cool stitch markers. Look at those cool stitch markers.
Hold on. I'm in the chat. Hold on. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Stream
Yeah,
this
you
to
can add.
your audience. Oh, I don't have an audience.
Maybe you
Hey,
do.
Michelle, how's it going? What are you up to?
Larry is saying, "Hey, Jojo."
Hey, Larry.
Jeff says you just got back from a scavenger hunt.
I got some cool
Layout.
stuff.
That's great. Only problem is I have to put them all together now. Of course.
Hey, Michelle.
Ooh.
What kind of yarn did you get, Jeanette?
Luckily, the one that you're doing, I made a pass there, but unfortunately, I didn't get all the eagles in my fight.
Oh, awesome, Annie. You got your other box finally.
I got a bunch of Timu stuff.
I want to see.
Michelle, can you come film for me? I got videos that need to be done also.
Oh, actually, you know what? You know what, Doug? You should actually talk to Michelle because Michelle's breaking the analytics for YouTube's. So she's trying she's figured out a way to break the analytics to get more viewers.
Oh, so based on wording or titles and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how I did it to begin with because I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of things you can do that plays on the analytics, and then that it spits you out there. But I don't know what it is. I mean, I'd like to because my paycheck's surely diminished. you know.
So mine actually, but
But that's
I'm
why
not
I've
doing.
kind of stopped doing it. I'm like, why do I want to go through all this hassle to only make that?
Like I'm also not doing daily lives anymore, right? So my all my numbers will drop right down. But it is what it is. Look, more stuff for got everything I need now. John poops. I got everything I need to make stitch markers. So guess what?
Yay.
John's gonna start a new channel.
Oh my god. I
And
can
I got
keep up.
another box of block pins. Phew. These are freaking cool though.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was doing good up to COVID, the first week of COVID or so, my first month, and then they changed something and it just tanked after that.
Yeah.
You know, I was doing what 50,000-60,000 views or so every video, and I'm lucky if I can get 5,000 views. You know,
Well, I see that. What is my highest? My highest viewed video. I don't even know. I know it's not very high.
I was just looking at the regular basis. I wasn't trying to do that, but regularly that's what I was hitting. I had a better audience then until the COVID, and then somehow I got knocked off of that with an algorithm change, I guess, and then I never recovered from it.
Okay, my most viewed video, 361 views. That's it. 361 views, my most viewed video, and that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, you know, mine was probably 20. Was it 18? Maybe 18 or 19 was my most viewed video.
See that one, and that was my my Maker's Rock Dynasty album cover, right? The one that Russ Meadows won. What?
You get lots of views to put on a bikini top.
Yeah, I could be like
Yes,
the other
ma'am.
one if I could. Yes.
No.
Yes, Jeanette. What was in your box of urine?
Was it some you ordered or something somebody sent you? Premier has good sales right now.
Oh, I saw that.
It's
Premier's got urine. Like you can buy a 3-pack for $2 at Premier right now.
Yeah.
But I don't buy my urine online. I don't know why. I just don't.
Yeah, that video doesn't even come up. Some of my other ones come up, but that big one doesn't even come. Oh, there it is.
You'd be under popular. Look under popular.
No, I found it. It's 7 years ago.
I hope you feel better soon, Annie.
And it's an awful video.
You gotta be better by Monday. We got bingo.
Lighted pine cone box, 5 million views.
It's an awful video. This is when I first started, man. Yeah, that's my biggest video.
Yeah,
5 million.
like how do you go from 5 million down to 3.5 million, down to 2 million, 1.2, 1 million, and then it just dropped from there?
It just fell off, right? I don't know, and that was an awful video. I sped it up 64 times trying to squeeze it in because I didn't know how to edit. You know what I mean? And added stupid music on a repeat. I had no idea what I was doing. But you see how it just, you know. So
Yeah.
when I came into doing it, what I was doing, I was kind of one of the innovators into doing it. So there was only a couple people that did it. So that was something everybody was thriving to get at. You know what I mean? And then, of course, as in the first year, all those other videos or big videos were all within that first year or so. And then it just kind of fell off because everybody else started doing it, you know?
Well, see, that's like my first video 7 years ago, 35 views. 35 views.
Right.
Jeanette says she'd like some Dreamcatcher stitch markers. And it says Himalayan yarn.
Michelle says she's got to take off. Have a good one, Michelle.
Bye, Michelle.
Got to scoot. Need to finish work before we're done.
Yeah.
Thank
no,
you, Michelle. Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks
No.
for
That,
dropping
that
by.
I don't. Some of that video was horrible. I had people friend me in that. I had other companies jump onto me. I screwed up a lot in that first year. So I was partnered with somebody on that video, and they were supposed to be selling license rights to other people to use part of that video for something. And all I did was take half my pay.
Yeah.
I still had control of my video, and I had a long argument with them. And then they started threatening me. So I pulled it off the internet. I pulled it off, so it wasn't getting any views, and I finally decided to give it back to me. But when I put it back in, it was no longer in the algorithm because of all the views. You know what I mean?
See, but I got one live video with 2.4 thousand views. I don't even know. It was just hanging out and scrolling and stuff. That's 2 years ago. It was a nothing.
No.
2.4 thousand views.
I mean,
Like,
because
I don't-
at one point you had me in there. I'm not saying I'm big or anything, but you also had Peter Brown in some of them. Now Peter Brown's got a big channel, you know.
Okay, so this one's got me and Russ, and
Where's
then
Peter
Herb.
Brown in your chat?
Then Herb joined us. Second. No, it was just me and Russ and Herb just hanging out.
Well, like my video's dumb. That video's stupid. I just put a bunch of pine cones in it. I turned it. It was crappy resin. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was trying it. And I put that LED light in it. And that picture, I think, is what sold most of it. And then once a bunch of people started watching it and sharing it, it was gone. And then, of course, overnight, 1,500 subscribers, comments. My email was like ridiculous to a certain point where they quit sending you emails about getting subscribers and comments. It was horrible. They at some point they stopped sending you notifications on it after you reached a certain amount of people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got to deal with all the nasty people, the negative people. You know, I watch. I don't know if you watch some of the videos, like that chick that did the fox rescue that just offed herself. She had a fox rescue because of bullies on the internet, and there was somebody else on Instagram that offed themselves because of bullies on the internet. And I'm like, I understand, because these people, they're relentless on bashing you, you know. But like, I don't understand the want to have to go do that. I don't like. Just everything for your channel is good, no matter what they say. It's good for your channel. They can call you all the names they want and tell you how awful you are. It's good for your channel. You know what you do? You pin it to the top so your followers can blow them up. And then that conversation gets shared because everybody's talking. Wow, this must be something good. And the algorithm shares it out there, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so Jeanette says that she got Himalayan yarn from Dee's Creations.
Mm.
So is that Granny D? Is Granny D
No,
Dee's
that's
Creations name?
no.
Okay.
These creative hands.
Oh, right.
Mark Lindsay has a ton of subs.
Yeah, Mark has a lot of subs.
I don't know what Mark has, so.
Mark Lindsay CNC. Mark Lindsay has 52,000 subs.
Oh, I'm just saying, I don't know if I follow Mark over there.
See, but I know Peter also hasn't been on lately either, though, eh?
Peter does, yeah. He was doing every week, and then he went down to once a month, and and then it was like I haven't seen one in a minute. But
Okay, so let's see. Where's his videos? Last one he has up. 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 4 months ago. 6, 7.
Every other month or every month.
Yep.
He was doing one. Some of his projects, he's like me. He's running out of ideas on what to do. Instead of doing, so somebody complained at me the other day. Well, why don't you do something different instead of the same thing with an oval-looking piece of wood in the resin?
Because that's what you do. That's your brand. You branded yourself already. That's what you do.
Right.
Like me.
Every time I step out of that circle, my views drop dramatically. So that's why I'm doing it, because that's what it calls for.
Well, you don't happen to me. So when I stopped wearing denim shirts, that's when I lost all my viewers, right?
Oh, they wanted to see the Levi's. Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, Jeanette. Dee usually, well, she'll send you yarn, usually for quite a bit. Do
See,
you have enough yarn now?
so like big names that have been on the show, like Mark. Mark's a big name. Mark is a big name in the CNC industry. He really is. Like Mark's a big name. Peter Brown's been on the show. Um, what's her face? What's her name? I was just looking at a video the other day when she's tattooing now. Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca DeGroot. Yeah.
Rebecca DeGroot. Have you seen some of her tattoos now are phenomenal.
She's an artist. I mean, why wouldn't they be? her wood turning's phenomenal too. She's an artist, you know. She doesn't put any videos up. She's just known.
Yeah, and the thing is, Rebecca only has 4,000 subs. Like she doesn't have a lot of subs. Like Rebecca should have like 4 million subs. Honestly,
She should have.
Where's
She
she out of?
Videos up. She can't be too far away. She's always here in Michigan every year.
Yeah.
She comes up there. There's a wood turning seminar or something like Grand Rapids area here in Michigan. She's there every year.
Yeah, the week long one.
Yeah.
She loves doing that though.
She comes up and turns her little alien things or whatever the hell those are.
Those are awesome. Those are awesome though.
Yes, they are.
I need some more tattoos.
But it and the thing is that when I had her back on the show, she just wanted to hang out. She didn't want to do the whole interview thing or nothing like that. She's like, you know, I'm like Rebecca, can you come on the show? But I get to call you Becca. She goes, yeah, that's fine. So she come on. I'm like, Becca, let's go. And blah blah blah. Oh, so what have you been working on lately? What have you been doing? Show us what you do. She goes, she gave me that right, and she's like, oh, I don't
Well,
want.
it's because she doesn't want to talk about it.
I just want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Jeanette. I worked on one while I was down at Dad's. It was a camouflage hat, but I stopped halfway through. That was just way too rough. For some reason, that skein of yarn was really rough. So maybe I could make a dish rag or something out of it instead. So, yeah, I've got other yarns to work with. So that's not a big deal. I did make some wash rags with that new yarn I got from Jess, the KC cotton. That works up pretty well. And I did what I said I was going to. John, I used a 6 hook, and it works up just fine with a 6.
It's not a hooker. My dog is going to get a gigolo. And we're taking the female to the male.
Do you have enough yarn now, Jeanette? Now that
she never has enough yarn. Like she'll get a box of yarn. It'll be gone in 3 days.
If that long.
I'll guarantee you the box of yarn she got from Jess is gone already.
Yeah, because she makes a lot of hats.
Well, I know. Yesterday we were talking to her, and she made 16. Well, she had 18 hats done by the time the show started last night. Bingo.
I wish she would teach us how to do fast crochet like that. I'd love to know how.
First of all, you gotta sit down all day long.
Okay, I already do that. I'm always on my ass.
You can't fall asleep.
I haven't been lately. Not too bad.
Like, oh, there's my problem. I fall asleep all the time.
Well, since they changed my meds, I haven't been doing it a whole lot. But, for me to make a hat takes me damn near all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got close to 50 done, so at least I've got more time.
Oh, oh. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to go get and grab.
I'm gonna go.
Be
So
back on in a bit.
I will catch
Be
you
that
all
long.
later.
I will not. I will not be gone that long though. Maybe an
That's
hour
okay.
or so.
I'm gonna go.
All right,
Bye
but I'll
bye.
be back on.
Bye bye.
All right, thanks, Doug. Thanks for hanging out with us, Doug.
Hey, no
Talk to you
problem. We'll
later.
catch you all later. Bye, everybody in the
Take
chat.
care.
See ya.
Bye.
Yep. All right. All right. I gotta get. I'll go on for a little bit more here. I got stuff going through my head right now. I gotta try and figure out this lighting in here. I figure out this lighting for my thing for this project.
I'm looking at this Casey Cotton and should I start another one? Maybe.
Well, that's right. Somebody was looking for posh yarn at Michael's. Big twist posh pearl.
So several different stores are going to carry Big Twist.
Well, I know Michael's is gonna carry it.
And then Hirschner's. I know Mary Maxim has some, but I think that's just temporary.
Yeah.
But when I looked at Hirschner's, they only had 3 different ones.
Posh pearl. It looks like a chenille almost. $12, bulky weight 5. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to. All right, Annie. I gotta go to Michael's and look at freaking hook sizes anywhere between 7 and 10.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Annie. I'll talk to you soon. Go eat and then take you a nap.
See, but like when I started my channel, like it wasn't based on how many subs I can get, how many members I can get, anything else like that. I wasn't worried about monetization. Like when I got the monetization, I was happy because because I knew my word was getting out. And the thing is I just needed more knowledge to get out there, and that's what I was. I wasn't concerned about making the money on YouTube. I would have preferred to have more subs though, just so that I knew more people were getting the knowledge that they're looking for in the woodworking industry. And then when I started the crochet channel, it was just like, okay, let's see what I can do with this. See how far I can go. Right?
Pretty damn far so far.
Well, it's like, were you here the other day? So, I think it was was Thursday night. Yeah, it was Thursday night when Jess was showing her blanket. Michelle was on there, telling the story about it and
No,
everything else. And
I wasn't
basically,
here.
I was just working on my blanket, and Sunita come on. She goes, "John, I'm so proud of you. You've come a long way." And like everybody was all like, "Oh yeah, John, look how great you are." I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm just, doing what everybody
I
else is
think
doing." Just
I
like,
came on later on, just for a little bit when I was outside.
mhm.
Because you said, well, you can go on, can't you? Well, yeah, I can for a few.
Yeah.
And then you showed me the blanket. Yeah, it was really cool.
But like I said, like I'm not I'm not on YouTube for the money. I'm on YouTube to share knowledge, and that's why I didn't have a problem with anybody coming on here showing their craft, promoting their channels and everything else. And the thing is that like my channel's always always been laid back, right? We get away with a lot of stuff on here.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Especially Zach and his background vocalizations. Jess and her background vocalizations.
Yep.
Background people, right?
And Zach said when I was gone, like the first day, he was in his room and he kept hearing motorboat. He came in here. She's sitting where I usually sit, going, "Mama, Mama, Mama."
Hey
He kept,
TDR,
I kept saying, "Mom." I was like, "Yeah, she'll
TDR,
be
what have you been up
back."
to today? I lurk here all
Hey,
day.
TDR.
Well, TDR, we gotta get you up on camera, and it just not you can come on like Joe and not even be on camera just so we can hear you and talk to you. Because I'd love to
Hey, take
joke
care,
around with you.
Annie. Annie's leaving.
That'd
She
be a
says she'll
hoot. I'll
pop
tell you
back
right
in
now.
later if you're on.
Yeah, because her dinner is ready. Dinner is ready.
And then she was going to take a nap too, I think.
A nap.
So she says she'll come back. Yeah, oh, she's not feeling well. She's sickly.
She's just milk.
So if you're
She's
on
milking
later,
it.
she'll pop back in. She's what?
She's milking it.
Ah,
She's gonna try and get as much out of it as she can.
when I talked to her this week, we did bingo together when I was at Dad's. I went outside and did bingo with her, and she sounded like shit. Honestly, it's like, go on.
All right, wire strippers. It's gonna work.
Are you staying on or are you leaving? I thought you were leaving.
Uh, I'm gonna go in and eat, but I'll just give me a sec. I'll figure something out about this first. Figure out my lighting first. Figure out a little bit of my lighting before I go in.
PDR says, I love joking with you too, John. It's noon here, late breakfast time.
I stopped reading it at "I love you." Oh, thanks, TDR. But I didn't think we were like that close
That's not
yet.
really what he said, but okay.
He said he loved me. All I heard was, "John, I love you." I'm like, oh, TDR, stop. Stop, TDR. Because
You're so wrong.
keep that up. I'm gonna have to make that Borat song for you, and I'll make a Oh my
I
god,
know.
I'll make a matching one, and then you're gonna have to be on video. We'll both be wearing them at the same time.
He's messing with me
Who do
again,
you think get
Jeff.
more laughs
I
out of that?
know.
Who do you
But be
who do you
honest,
think get more
PDR,
laughs
you do love him,
out of
don't
that?
you?
Jess Yes, Jenna.
But we know that you really do love him, though, GDR. Be honest. You know you do. We're all friends here. You can be honest with us. We won't tell anyone. Aw, he loves everyone. But you love John more, don't you?
Well, it's a man
Hi,
type of love.
Jason.
It's different, Joe. It's different, Joe. You wouldn't understand.
What are our movies tonight? Does anyone know? I haven't
No,
looked
I
since
don't
I've
know.
been home. I'll have to look at his post, community or whatever. TDR says, this is why I work. LOL.
This is
Lurking's
why I
no
work.
fun. I haven't even been on Discord
Lurking's
in
boring.
ages. You ever sent it to my Facebook, I'd see it better. Just saying.
Oh, I don't think I got a plug-in cord anymore.
See, is my tablet charged? Then I can go look. I'm at 38%
I can
now.
use that one. You got what?
I'm charging my tablet. It was dead. Michaela was playing games on it. And she brought it to me and she's like, it died. Okay. So figure. It's alright. And she's like, I'm so sorry. She she told me yesterday, she's like, Jojo. And I was like, what? And she's like, you're not really annoying. And I was like, okay. It's because I am. We all know I am.
Nice. Oh, that's right, because she was mad at you the other day, right? She was pulling
Yeah.
attitude.
Yeah, she had that too. It was time for me to go home. I'd been there many days and I was annoying her.
Yep.
But yeah, yesterday,
She's like, fine. She's like, fine,
morning,
fine, I'll leave.
yesterday morning she came and gave me a hug and said she was sorry. She didn't mean to hurt my feelings and her mom must have talked to her. And I had a little talk with her
Yeah,
as
she wouldn't have
well,
done that on her own.
No. But I had a little talk with her too and gave her hugs and told her it was okay. We all have bad days. But when you have a bad day, you don't take it out on other people.
It's not how you're supposed to parent. You're supposed to beat your love into them.
I don't do that. I never even whooped that. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to whoop him. I always threatened that I was going to beat his ass. I never did. Knock it off. I'm going to beat your ass. Never did, though. Oh, he's having some coffee. All right, do I have Discord on here somewhere? I need to get rid of Joanne. Not complete. No, I don't want Netflix. For God's sake. Go back home. No, what is it? If that's Discord. Hey Herb, how you feeling today?
So we have
Sorry
to
I
have
couldn't
all
make
three
it to your
rules.
hangout yesterday. I was packing things up and getting ready to come home. And I knew if I went to anyone's hangout or anything, I'd probably still be packing. TDR says, John, you have two accounts on his Discord. I sent messages to them both. Okay.
Yeah, one's the regular Discord everybody sees, and one's our personal one, right, TDR? Jill's like, I want a personal Discord chat too.
Uh-huh.
Don't be jealous, Joe. It's okay. Don't be jealous, Joe. It's okay.
Okay. Okay, you're sick to be back in a few. My tablet's slow. I don't know, what's the date today? 28th. That's
Today.
what we have. 28th. It says I have 8 messages. When I click on it, it won't let me see nothing. Asshole thing. I've got one. 23rd, 24th, 20th.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's like when I was trying to figure out Zach's lighting for his. Okay, that'll work there. Okay, 4, 8, 12 there.
Saturday night to drive in Tenebrae and Soul Survivor. Cool. Those look cool. I don't know what date that is, but I'm gonna watch it. Let's roll it up to the date. It'll show me a date eventually. That's the 25th. That's far back. So maybe that's tonight. These are cool. They're cool movies. Overnight event on the 31st. Unannounced double feature. Damn it. On the 31st is the Dark
What's
Corner,
up with
and I
John's
wake up
can?
to free.
TDR. TDR. Knew it.
Camera.
What's up with John's can? He said can. I read it. He said can. It means he's looking at my ass. You gotta stand. Oh, I can't stand that way. Stand.
I just saw a message on here from Vern 25 days ago. I never answered. Oh my God. Well, I don't know. I didn't see a date on it, so I just figured it was for tonight. I don't know. I'll show up and see what you're showing. They're all waved to. It's only 25 days late. What the hell? I have any missed? I talked to Wolfcat a lot there for a while. It still says I have 8 unread messages. I read them. Damn it. Let's see. Today this is Saturday night, a double feature drive-in, Canterbury, and Soul Survivor. I don't see a day of it. And then below that's the 30th. I don't know. I'll show up. We'll see what you're saying. Fire pit. On the 31st, it's Nightlife and Offerings. The 31st is Dark Corner, like when I wake up screaming. And Stellar Feature. Okay, so I've read them all. Okay, I looked at it. Oh, you could promote your channel.
Who, me? You can promote my channel too.
Wade says, don't you hate when you hook the track saw to the vacuum and forget to turn on the vacuum? I remember this time. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but no, I haven't done that.
That's the word. Why am I still? Okay, I'm at my computer, but my camera says I'm still over there. I'm in 2 places at the same time.
What's up with cameras
Nasty.
today?
I don't know. That's weird.
Hey, Harold, welcome back.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
See, I'm not
home
over there
yet?
now. I probably need a new camera.
Are you home now, Herb?
don't been home.
Oh, well, I saw you had pictures of the lake or whatever. I didn't know if that was somewhere else.
No, that's a pond behind our.
Oh, nice. I like it. Oh, what a damn
Oh,
avatar.
a while ago, I got real hot, dizzy, got really sick to my stomach. I'd go lay down.
Dang.
Hang on. What you about? What? You could go jump in the pond, cooled off. Or hell, go jump in a swimming pool.
Either one sounds good.
Thank you, Wade. I guess I could join it, yeah, if that will connect. Oh, man.
I'm over here on HBO Max and what they had. They want my birthday and my gender. So they said it'll help pick out movies for me. So I put I was a male. I don't like those chick flick shit.
Oh, come on. You gotta watch some chick flicks.
No.
Yeah,
What am I in the mood to watch?
on Sunday.
Action, comedy, drama, mystery, crime, fantasy, sci-fi, reality, crime.
I watch a chick flick every Sunday. Call of the Midwife. That's a hell of a show for a dude to watch.
Evil lives here. The killer speaks.
Oh man.
Recommended for you. Minecraft. Why would they recommend that for me?
Because you look like a
Weirdos.
Minecraft person.
Yeah. American Monster. That sounds more like it. Trial of Karen Reed. I don't know who that is. The mortician.
Mm.
Now they got Minecraft block movie. What the hell? A block party. Oh no. Mean Girl movie. Maybe.
Okay, Mother
How
Hen,
to
you
Train
know
Your
what now?
Dragon. Oh my god. What is this? South Park? Give me a break.
South Park's hilarious, though.
Top 10 movies today. Minecraft. My Mom Jane. The Day the Earth Blew Up. It's a Looney Tunes movie. We have Minecraft. Block Party. Cleaner. Hunger Games. Hunger Games Catching Fire. Good lord.
TDR said
Organized.
he promoted your stream, John, and told them you was teaching wood cutting.
I'll teach you wood cutting. Oh, wrong type of wood. Yep. It's not wood cutting. I don't teach wood cutting. I teach intricate wood art. Big difference. That's all right. Thank you. I appreciate it, though.
Oh man. Somebody want to go get me a cup of coffee?
I would if I could.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Not
Need
enough coffee?
I haven't had enough coffee.
No.
American Monster has new episodes. I don't know if I've seen that at all.
And wood art. Okay, LOL. You're done. You're a dang artist.
So the PA in my name stands for published artist, by the way.
Oh, is that what it stands for?
Yeah. So TDR. What I do is, if you come to me with an idea, I bring your imagination to fruition. There you go. I'm a wood creator, a wood artist.
And a goofball. Can't forget that.
'Cause I can just I can take the plainest thing. Here, okay. For example, okay. You ready for this, TDR? Ready to be mesmerized and surprised and be like, what? Okay. This one, and this one. All right. Just basic, simple stuff. Okay. You ready for this? you might have seen this before, but I'm gonna show you some basic simple stuff that I've done. Okay, take a basic simple design, right? Like what's the most basic simple design, right? Heart, like heart hands, right? Basic simple design. But what's cooler than just regular heart hands? But skull heart hands, right?
Possibly.
Or
Okay, and like snowflakes. Who doesn't like snowflakes, right? Snowflakes, simple little snowflakes. A little more intricate little snowflakes. And then if you're a musician, then of course you want a treble clef snowflake, right? Treble clef snowflakes. And if you don't like,
Cool.
regular boring old flat snowflakes, then you're gonna want one of these, a snowflake puzzle, right? There's four pieces to this snowflake puzzle. I don't know why I like showing this. It's cool though. Okay, a four piece puzzle, right? Now you remember how to do it. I remember how to do this now. Okay, do. Let's do
found out to
this.
put together, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess I remember it though. That's all. Right, there's a two-piece snowflake puzzle, which still looks kind of cool, right? But it looks cooler, even cooler, if you slot this one in, and you slot this one in as well. See?
That's cool.
That's what I do. This is a wood artist, right? This is what a wood artist does. Creates art out of wood. Now, thing is, if you could take simple designs. Take simple designs, for example. Take the UN logo, a maple leaf. Hold on a sec. A maple leaf and a military hat badge, right? Then you can make something for veterans.
Hello, Donna.
Donna.
And this is all created by my hand on my scroll saw. So I don't just cut wood to stay. It's you can say, oh, look at John, he'll teach you to cut wood. Yeah, yes I cut wood, but I also make life size stuff too. And I get more creative than that. Joe can show you how creative I get. Joe can show you how creative I get.
I did.
I did. I can't even talk. I'll shut up.
Herb can show you how creative I get. I have the photos on my phone somewhere, but I can't pull them. You know what? I'll pull up my other Facebook page. I'll pull up my Facebook page. I got hacked. That has all my photos on it. See if it's in there.
Wade said, nice
Holy
job.
cow.
On that. What?
Thanks, Wade. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Jeanette got a bunch of amigurumis from the dollar store. Oh, here, I'll show you. Jeanette got a bunch of amigurumi nurse, like those amigurumi kits that you get from the dollar store, from Dollar Tree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I guess Jeanette's gonna be doing some amigurumis now.
Oh man,
They're pretty cool. They're almost like the Woobles, the Wooble sets.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how long ago did I do Nancy's thing? That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
yeah.
I'm just going back to my photos for a sec just to show you. So Herb designed the pattern. Well, here, you know what? Here, let me just share this with you. Here you go, TDR. This is what I do. These are things that I've done. All right. Okay. Let's go with my grandson. Okay, so I built my grandson a car collection holder for his wall. So the truck and the truck is actually a copy of the one that the truck is a copy of the one that Larry Contreras used to drive as well, and he actually passed on. He was a woodworker for us. He passed now. So I built after my grandson. I built. This is so slow now. Built these for my grandson. Sonic and Tails. His name plate. Growth chart. There you go. There's the growth chart.
Marty said it's amazing. Got her blinds hung up.
Here. There's a personalized custom Pokemon card, all layered up.
Wow.
By the grandson. There you go. I did these ornaments for a couple. So Adele and Randy. Randy used to be my roommate. Adele I used to work with. I made these fuck you Christmas ornaments for them. This is Tammy. I grew up with her. She asked me if I could build this for her. And actual real usable real size fork and spoon on there. I got videos of all these that I built up too. Jack Skellington, you guys remember me doing that one too. That was awesome to do. Jack Skellington Christmas wreath.
Yeah, I remember that one.
A real snow globe. A replica Tim Hortons Timbit box. An ice cooler that went up for auction. Keychains. And that keychain is actually only like an inch and a half tall.
Oh, really? That's really cool looking.
Yeah, growth charts, ornaments, like anything you can think of, I can build. Oh, look here I am. See, look, I'm Google. This is me, Google famous. I'm Google famous. It's me in the truck. It's me at my work. I'm at work working Dairy Queen. I'm Google famous. I'm Google Maps famous. But it's not it. But it's not there anymore because they went through again and they retook pictures, and I'm not there anymore. I'm Google Maps famous.
Well, that sucks.
But I got the pictures of it though.
Yeah,
you did really well on Zach's sign. Zach's sign was phenomenal. Above and beyond.
You know, this is all stuff I cut. I did a 25-hour live. No, my channel. Oh no, well, yes, my channel is monetized. Yes, my channel is monetized, but only because I have 500 subs. I have memberships. I got super chats and super stickers. I don't have ads running yet. I need 1,000 subs to run ads.
Well, let's see if
but everything I've done, everything I've done is all made by hand. Like I made everything by hand. So these projects here, I did a 25-hour live. I got 250 subs. Herb was there for most of that.
Yeah, but
I do custom portraits.
The whole 25 hours.
Yeah, Jerry's not here anymore. So if you see in the side here, that's the original portrait that I cut the wood portrait out of.
I'm not
That was my
prejudiced or
boss.
nothing, but I think Nancy's turned out awesome.
I know. I can't find it though. I don't think I uploaded it on this channel though.
And I don't even think I downloaded it.
But see, like I gotta be, I gotta do my own thing too, right?
Yeah. I think that was one of the hardest patterns I ever did.
See, I gotta do my own thing. And look at that. Rub some butt, right? Look at me, how sexy. Look at go on TDR. Tell me I'm not sexy there.
Man, that sucks.
Oh yeah. See, and I teach, I had this is the neighbor. This was my next door neighbor, and I taught him how to build and how to measure and how to cut and how to sand. And he built this toolbox with my help.
Very
My neighbor.
cool.
I've had all three of my sons in my shop building stuff. I love doing miniatures. It's a Christmas ornament. See, that's a nickel, by the way. So the snowflakes are inside these miniature ornaments.
Whatever happened to little Dennis the Menace?
Here's my other son. Oh, so he's his mom's actually I ran into his mom the other day at the gas station, and she's driving a concrete truck now. And he went to go live with his dad down in Bonneville, which is about 3 hours away, and he's back now for the summer.
And that was a little boy that
So he's
made the
back up
toolbox.
here for the summer now. Yeah, no, I called him Dennis the Menace. He hated me calling him Dennis the Menace, though.
How old is he now?
Here's my other son. 12.
Does he still come over and build with you?
Well, he's gonna come back over and do some stuff. It's my grandmother. When I seen her at her 106th birthday, I made her a
wow.
really cool card. Oh, this is Shannon. She goes by Shenanigans on Facebook. She's a scroll saw runner as well. Met up with her. My nieces, grandkids. Oh yeah. So here's my other son. Here's my other son in my shop. I taught him how to cut and measure and clamp and glue, and he made his wife this. Where is it? Come on. He made his wife this bathroom wine holder to go across the tub. So I showed him how to do everything, and he built it all himself. He actually
Very
surprised me
cool.
one weekend. They showed up here at my house. So there's not much that I can't do, right? And like I said, so for imagination, like I anything you can think of, I can help you build. Or if you're in my shop, or I can build it for you to surpass your expectations.
Oh, God.
I want a replica motorboat.
Like there was a time I was big in on when Game of Thrones was big. So I decided to make some cool stuff for Game of Thrones. Like this. They may not look like much, right? But it is the actual Hand of the King pin. That's an actual pin. Okay.
I don't know. I never watched Game of Thrones. So.
How do you not watch Game of Thrones?
Not my type of show.
Don't feel bad, Joe. I
And
ain't
the
seen
show,
it.
so it's 2 inches wide, 2 inches wide, and if you look, and that way you can see all the detail that's in that, all the detail in that 2 inch piece, right? That's what I love doing. I love doing small, intricate stuff. So, yeah, I cut wood. Yeah, you can tell people I cut wood. That'll work.
He's a wood procrastinator.
But it's more than just cutting wood, TDR. I'm just saying. It's no crochet. That's something totally different, right?
I just put in another order. I just told you to make me a replica motorboat. You have to color it though.
Okay, I'm getting sick of this pattern. Oh.
I was seeing a straight line across. I need all that.
Oh.
This will work.
I want some potato soup, but I hope I can keep it down.
I hope so.
But I'm just a regular guy, just doing regular things in my little old shop. See it.
Oh, God. I forgot she was in there making dog food. That's making me sick.
But the smell of it?
Yeah, I can't stand the smell of liver. And if she's got it in there in the pressure pot making it. So the other day, I was going to get that liver out of the ice box and take it down to the pond.
Oh yeah, TDR. So teaching. So I used to have I used to teach 101 how to scroll saw as well. Used to offer classes on it. For free.
Okay, I think I'm done. Let's transfer this over to the big screen where I can see it.
Okay, let me just run a Shander and real quick. I'll be back over there. See if I can do a layout for this.
Yep, we done. Finally. Damn it, that ain't what I want. You want the pencil? Welcome back, Doug.
Doug.
Oh, man. Did you make it to the wood store before they closed? Okay, I'm happy with it. It's done. I'll send it to Steve. Ah. I don't know, Calhoun. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get me a glass of water. The coffee would be better. Okay, I think I'm back. I
Welcome
think.
back, and then I'm leaving.
Joe's leaving me. I just got here.
I'm falling asleep.
I had that effect on women.
I think I'm gonna go take a little nap, and then if you're on tonight, I'll be on then.
Yeah, I'll be on tonight.
All right. Well, I will see everyone later.
All right,
All
Joe,
right.
take care.
All right. Bye.
And then there was two.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ouch. Ain't supposed to cut yourself. You're supposed to cut the package.
Don't cut your package. It's gonna hurt even more.
That package was cut many minutes ago. I hope this tastes better than it looked.
Oh, there we go. That's how I want my backer to look. You see that from there?
Nope. Well, you know me, hell, I can't hardly see anyway right now.
Yeah, no, I gotta. Come on, get him on
One
top
eye
of that.
can't see out the other, and my cat needs a guide dog.
That's how I want that to look, though. And I'll mount him on here. All right, we're pretty much done for now. Let me go eat something.
Okay.
Yep. I like that. I like the way that looks. A lot lighter. It's a lot lighter now too. I took a lot of weight out of that. Yeah, that's hard to see. Here, let me turn the lights off over there.
Oh,
Because my other camera's not working right now, right?
Jeanette says, my nurse also brought me a cactus plant to crochet.
No, you can't even see that
And
either.
TDR's passing around beer.
See if you can see it on this camera yet. Come on. There you go. So there's the backer, lit up with the snowfields in it.
Looking good.
I do have one other camera though. I wonder if, yeah. So I get that all assembled, then I can actually bring it over here and plug it in, and then I get the lights on the back of the owl. And figure out because I need different mounting lengths for him for the owl. So I'll figure that one out. Oh, right, the camera's up there. Ooh, I'm in the dark. All right, I'm gonna go in and grab something to eat. I'll be back later tonight, probably in about an hour and a half or so. We'll be back. All right. In the meantime, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Thanks to all my members and subs for coming over. Take care, have fun, and we'll see you later tonight. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Later.